Check all your dice on your
Dash T
offline
Google.com.
screen.
I don't.
Oh, my rainbow dice?
It's supposed to be giving me my pings, and it's telling me it's not an external command, which is entirely untrue. I did this the other day.
Uh-oh, you're going robot.
That's why I'm trying to find my ping.
Ooh,
Did you tweet us?
here.
Did you tweet us real good?
Tweet it.
No, I didn't.
Tweet it.
I'm about to. Thank you for reminding me. It's been literally about 2 weeks since I've streamed.
Hello, Internet. Have you missed my voice? I bet you have.
Not really.
Why? Why you
got
gotta
a
hate
good
like
robot
that?
voice.
Why you gotta hate like that?
You'd have a really good AI voice.
You know what?
Don't tell her things.
I have missed your voice.
What?
Thank you. And why you gotta hate?
I have to turn this shit down a wee bit.
Should I call you Miss Shakes a lot? Because that's a lot of salt over there.
Ooh.
Why?
Ooh.
I'm not salty.
Yeah, clearly you are.
I don't know.
No.
Your
Sounds
sodium
good.
count is through the roof, girl.
I didn't know what that milkshake song was referring to until like 6 months ago.
What?
And then I watched the music video and I was like, oh!
Wait, what milkshake song?
My milkshake brings
Brings
all
all the boys
to
together. They're like, it's better than yours. Damn right.
There was
It's
a lot
better
of
than
booby
yours.
shaking,
I can
and
teach
I
you.
was like,
Isn't it
oh.
like
Na na
middle
na na
school?
na. Warm it up.
Warm it
Na
up.
na 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 na. The boys are.
boys are waiting.
Yeah, there you go.
Wasn't
I
that
have the
middle
door
school or high
open
school?
Still, mostly because otherwise I'll die of heat. So if it gets too loud or something, let me know.
Oh, sure. Please don't die of heat.
It's so
Alright,
hot.
guys, let's go ahead and say hello in chat.
Hi, chat.
Out there.
I need to turn Tanya up all the way.
Yeah, I'm a little
Oops.
quiet.
Nope.
Oh, now you're really loud. Okay, let's
Fuck
go
that
back.
up.
Yep. I realized, because I wasn't looking at the mic, I was looking at my laptop, and I wasn't shifted far enough back where the microphone was picking me up.
I took off my pop filter because this pop filter does not fit on this microphone.
Those sounded like you said pot filter
Mm-hmm.
and not
I mean,
pop
she's in
filter.
Colorado.
It's true.
I literally
it doesn't
had
really
like
matter.
the same 2 tubes of pot for a year and a half. That's not as much I smoke. Not at all.
You are not doing
I know
it
a
right.
lot of people in Georgia that smoke.
I'm
May as
very
well be
slow.
legal.
It's not my. I don't like.
You could make it into a brownie or a cookie.
That is true.
Let's not do that.
Not a fan of pot brownies?
I learned how to do
Not
that
a fan
in
of
middle school
pot.
because I didn't smoke, but I was like mom to all the kids that were smoking, so I learned how to make pot brownies because I was like, guess I'll figure this out.
Not a fan of drugs besides alcohol.
Which,
Ugh.
oh yeah, okay.
Ugh.
Whatever gets you through the day, as long as it gets legalized wherever you are.
Well, it's not even the legal part. It's the I've been around too many people growing up that smoke, and then like smoking makes them dumb instead of just mellow.
Oh,
Like
that's
I
fair.
get the dumb people.
Hey, that was the best dumb year of my life.
I mean, to be fair, I had to talk 2 boys jumping off of a 1-story roof into a juniper bush because I was like, that is not gonna feel well, and then they did it anyway.
That
right.
was something other than pot then.
No, it was most
Not
definitely fun.
always.
But they're 12. What are they gonna do? They're gonna do dumb shit.
Smoke oregano? I don't know.
Sorry, Chris, what did you say?
Like that scene in Almost Famous when he's standing on the roof and I am a golden god.
My favorite thing is when they legalized pot here and people came to do edibles and then they were like, I know I was only supposed to eat a quarter and I ate all of it and now everything is terrible.
Yeah, I bet.
I like reporters. There was a reporter that was like,
Jamisa, just for you, seltzer water.
depression water.
Ah,
I called
I'm
it that the
sorry.
other day.
We're drinking depression water. It's okay.
depression
Russian
water.
water.
I forgot.
I called that to one of the managers at work. I was like, "Why are you drinking depression water?" And it just gave me this look like, "What the fuck?"
Just an FYI, I learned that if you ever visit Spain and you ask for water and you want tap water ask for water without gas.
Oh.
Why would you
Interesting.
drink water in Spain? It seems like it wouldn't be safe.
Yeah, you probably shouldn't.
Wait, you know Spain is a first world country, right?
So?
Anytime you're in a place with different microbes, your gut
Yeah.
could be sad panda.
Yeah, I don't
Exactly.
drink
I
any.
mean, yeah.
I don't drink water outside of Georgia unless it's bottled. I can't even go to South Georgia and drink water. It kills me. Like I can't go to Savannah and drink water because there's too much sulfur in it.
Well, don't go to Jackson, Mississippi ever.
No, I've been to Jackson. My sister's ex-husband is from there.
Our
The water comes
water
out-
has
the water
been
comes out
voted
about
the
your
most
skin tone.
tasty.
What?
Our water's the most tasty water in the state. We're in the-
I didn't drink Colorado water either the whole time I was there. I drank bottled water the whole time.
Alright, I'm gonna be right back and then we'll go ahead and put our lovely faces live and all that fun shit.
Okay,
Ooh
I'm
la
gonna try to make this
la.
command prompt work. That's not working for some reason.
You can do it.
What are you trying to do?
-t spacegoogle.com. I'm trying to ping because my internet suddenly
Just-
got fucked, and I don't
Just
know why.
ping 8.8.8.8.
Is that what I type?
Yeah, just ping space 8.8.8.8. That is Google's IP address. It could be DNS is fucked up and you're not getting to google.com.
Well, it's so. When I was doing it, it was like my ping was supposed to be like 10, 9, whatever, and suddenly it would like jump up to 146 because suddenly my stream has been dropping frames and there's no reason for it on my end.
Oh.
And it's amazingly after I
Tell
changed
your
my service
husband-
with Comcast.
To stop watching porn.
No, he's not even on the TV or anything.
Yeah, he's on his computer watching porn.
No, it's right there. He's not there. It's right there.
Wait, so you switched to Comcast?
No, that's all I get. That's all I can have. And I switched from paying $266 a month for a cable phone that I've never even hooked up a phone to and internet to $90 a month for just the internet. And somehow I'm getting 30 up and 250 down and dropping a fuck ton of frames and like my streams are looking like shit. And it
Wait,
was right
you only
after I
get
turned in
30
everything.
up?
Oh, usually you only get, without having 250 down, you only get 5 up. I had to argue with them and be like, no, I am streaming. And they're like, well, you don't need that much to watch Netflix. It's like, no, I am doing the making of the things.
Oh, they thought by streaming you were streaming a show, not streaming you were playing
Yeah.
a game.
Yeah,
You have
unless
to
you get
explain to them.
business, you only get up to 20 up. The fact that I get 30 up is just because it's being weird. But
Yeah, we have
Dantier,
business.
I misunderstood her when she said 30 up. You always say down and up in a different order. You say down first and then up second. And she did it
yeah.
backwards.
I did do it
So
backwards.
My brain was like, you only got 30 up, and I meant down.
Oh, yeah, no, sorry, 250 down. 30 up. I don't need that. I just don't understand. Like, this command worked, though, the other day. So why suddenly does it not work?
Brunch is not dinner, motherfuckers.
Oh.
Stop giving me dinner places. It is not the same thing.
What are you looking for?
I want breakfast and brunch, and it's just like, did you mean pub food? No! No, I didn't! Fucking
Okay.
whatever.
What time is it in Canada?
No, it's 6 here.
Oh, okay.
Good old mountain tan.
She's on my time.
Yay!
No, you're on my time. Hello, Otis Law.
Hello, Otis.
Hey, Otis.
But no, pub food cannot be breakfast. That is dinner. At best, lunch, not brunch.
I've gone to a pub for breakfast. Now that I have done.
Did you? Oh my god! Did you just say bacon was gross? I can't even.
Yeah.
Who said that?
I don't like-
Morgan
Can I
doesn't
ban
like-
whoever just did that?
That's
I don't like
Morgan.
bacon.
Morgan, we can't be friends. And you're like the best person. Oh my god.
Who knew
so
my
good.
Who knew my dark
I-
secret? would be that
I
I
will
don't like
confirm-
bacon.
I can say without doubt Morgan is not the best person because she does not like bacon.
I mean,
Okay.
with that settled, you don't. Because it's one thing if you can't eat it, then I understand.
Right.
What if you don't like to eat it?
Then you're
Then
wrong.
you're just
Then
wrong.
I
Oh.
thought we just covered
Something's just wrong with you.
Alright.
It's okay though. Everybody's got something wrong with them.
this. Chris, don't start with me. There is a distinct difference between breakfast and dinner. Don't you start.
You can
Just
have
because you type
breakfast
it
for
in chat
dinner.
doesn't mean
though.
I can't see it.
Let's assume, though, you work the night shift and you sleep during the day. When you wake up, is that dinner that you're eating or breakfast?
It's breakfast.
Wait,
It
you just
depends on the
confused
type of
me.
food you're having.
What did you just say?
No.
If you work
No,
the
it
night
is
shift,
breakfast because the name itself comes from
it comes from the
breaking your
time of
fast.
day.
No, it comes from baking your fast.
Yeah.
You
Albert,
fast
when you
while
didn't
you
eat while you were at work, perhaps you were not breaking your fast.
But if you woke
You have to
up,
actually be
you had-
fasting for that to count.
Yeah, if you woke up, you were fasting for 8 hours because you're not sleeping. You're not eating.
Not
food.
necessarily.
Look,
not
look,
necessarily
just because
true.
you have a problem doesn't mean everybody else does.
I feel
Yeah,
like
but my problems are better
gone
than
over this
everybody
before.
else's, so...
Oh, here we go.
We probably have.
No, now I'm more in the middle of the screen.
Meat-free. Why even have the bacon if it's meat-free? Why even have it?
Okay,
If
see
it's
now,
free, it's not bacon.
now
What
that
the
has
fuck
to
is
be
that?
worse than not liking bacon, is having fake bacon.
I
I
like
don't see-
bacon.
Just
Well,
if you're
I have
gonna be a
no-
vegetarian, be a fucking vegetarian. Take that shit like a man.
No,
Don't eat fake food.
no,
Bacon.
Don't eat bacon.
I
no.
have no problem with vegetarian food. You're vegetarian or vegan, whatever, that's fine. Don't bring your fake meat to my real meat molding, okay? Like, you keep your tofu over it doesn't need to look like a burger. It doesn't need to look like bacon. You decided you didn't want that. That's fine.
Exactly.
Try and sneak it over here.
This is amazing.
So, usually burgers are black beans, so you have to make it into a burger shape.
So just eat the damn beans.
This is
Like,
awesome.
you chose not to eat meat. Why
But
make it
you
look
wanna-
like a fucking hamburger? Just
Because
eat
you want
the
to put it
beans.
on the fucking bun with the
You can-
toppings
You can still put it on the bun with the topping.
and put it in the grill.
Have you ever had a sloppy
Right.
Joe before?
The anger about fake meat products is just amazing right now. Like, I have never seen so much righteous anger.
Not as much as depression water, though. I'm sorry. Did you want to recap so we can start the real game or do announcements or stuff like that?
No, y'all can keep going. This is good. We'll just change it to IRL and let you guys go at it.
No, that's good.
I enjoy depression water because I like my mental illness watered down.
Oh my god.
What?
Did I sweat so much I'm dripping on my neck? Dear God. Hair.
What
Do
is
your job.
mental illness water?
No, depression, because depression is a mental illness.
Yeah.
Watered down.
Oh, got you.
Ah!
It's not funny. We have to explain it.
I know.
No, it just means it was the wrong crowd. It still could be funny.
Oh, I thought it was funny.
See?
I knew where she was going.
There you go. See, it was funny then.
Yeah, but Tanya just decided to let me, like, die under that bus. She just watched. She, like, snickered behind her hand and was like, heh heh.
Yeah.
Like, fuck you, Tanya.
Oh, that's Tallulah. I don't need Tallulah. I'm not Tallulah. I
Like,
need my own
oh man,
character
it
sheet.
looks like you're
Everyone
struggling.
needs Tallulah.
Well, yes, but I don't need your character sheet.
Oh, that's true, alright.
Okay.
That's not what I need.
So, let's get this shindig going.
Let's
Alright,
just
guys.
let it start.
Yep, we're gonna go ahead and get started. Maybe. I don't fucking know. I honestly have zero plans for tonight.
Yay.
We're just gonna wing it.
Bacon
alright,
nato.
So, Welcome,
Someone said bacon
viewers, to
sword.
the show. This is Chronicles of Darkness, which is the watered down human version of World of Darkness, where the players are playing in a Old West setting in the Colorado territory. And as always, games that are RPG tabletops on my channel run for charity, and July's charity continues with the National Center for Missing and Exploited Children. And last week, while we were not streaming, somebody donated. Emily knows who that is. If Emily wants to shout their name out real quick.
Thanks, Monty Python.
They donated $25, putting us at an even 100.
That's pretty dope.
Yep. Yeah, we're still talking about bacon in the fucking chat. Jesus Christ. So if you guys would like to donate, if you scroll down a little bit in the panels, you can see the National Center for Missing and Exploited Children's
Bless you.
their
I'm
logo.
sorry, thank you.
You can see a logo. You can click on that. It'll take you to Tiltify, where you can donate there. If you'd like to actually provide the players with something useful, if you scroll down a smidge more, there is a donations area where it'll tell you what you can purchase with said donation. Look for the Chronicles of Darkness section there. I think that's all I got, with the exception of Stream Anniversaries coming up next month. It's still up in the air about when I'm going to give that away, because I'm really hoping to be moving in a couple weeks or 3.
Cool. Wait,
Yeah.
you're leaving me?
Going back to Wisconsin, yeah. I'm out of this fucking cesspool, hellhole, living on Satan's ball sack, eating humanity.
It's okay. If I could leave, I would leave too.
So are you saying you don't like it here? There?
It's hot as fuck.
It's real hot.
It's hot. It's pretty bad. If by like 10 a.m. it's already 90 degrees.
Mm-hmm.
Womp womp.
Atlanta's earning its name this year.
It's not that way here too, but we don't have humidity, so.
Yep, and when I was up in Wisconsin, well, it reached a balmy 90 some odd degrees. I was still able to go outside and be a human being in the sun and not have everything stick to every part of my body.
That's fair.
Yeah. Anyway, tell us who you are and who you play, Alicia.
Hello, I'm Energy 9. I play Cauliflower. Just a humble lady just trying to find work in a post-Civil War place.
Chris.
I play Aaron, the Union soldier turned preacher.
Alright. Emily. You are muted.
Yeah, that was sad.
I am Matilda, also known as Matt, who is Union soldier that is
The mixed drinks.
Now, wait
That
a minute.
is-
If you're gonna have your man thing deliver drinks, at least do it dressed as a cabana boy.
Correct. And because literally all we
Well,
see
what's
is
that?
the waist down, so like you gotta make that exciting.
No, what's that?
That was rude.
Not true.
He's
I
watching the stream. He's watching the stream in the other room, and he's like, "Aww."
I am pretending to be a man so that I can be a doctor. I also have consumption. So hello.
Also, totally not being blackmailed.
Oh yeah, that's
Totally not.
Totally
Well,
not.
I'm her.
Totally not. Jamisa.
Oh wait, her.
I'm Journey, the Native American of the group from the Osage tribe out of St. Louis.
He's also super pretty.
And super pretty. I know. He's a super pretty boy.
All right, and Morgan.
I'm Morgan. I play Miss Tallulah Farley, and I am a ranch hand in Colorado.
Who would like to
Colorado.
recap last session?
So werewolves killed all the racists,
Yeah.
Otis, come
stole
on.
the children. Also, they were Mormons,
Right?
which is a cult
Yep.
during this time period.
Also, like, some of us got bit, and we might be werewolves now.
Who said that? Who got bit?
Nobody. Nobody got bit.
Several of you were bit.
I don't know what you're talking about.
I don't know if I have who was bit or not. I don't.
I didn't get
Let me write that down.
bit.
I know Collie didn't get bit.
Hold on. I think I got I don't fucking remember. I got
You gonna find
scratched, not bit. I guess I'll find out later.
I just have really big in my notes. Werewolves!
Y'all,
Holy robot. Holy robot.
yeah.
Really? Oh,
For me,
didn't sound
yeah,
robot
yeah.
to me.
It
Weird.
keeps yelling at me.
Something's happening here.
Oh, yeah.
Mhm.
I think a power line was like a major power line was dropped on Windy Hill and South Cobb, where the music store is and the rallies.
Yeah.
Because there was a fire truck, several police cars, all on all four corners, like far enough back where they could
Yeah.
detour traffic away from that intersection.
Oh shit. Whoops.
Yeah. That was fun.
Womp womp.
Anyway, yeah. So who recapped? Other than racists got killed and werewolves might have bit people.
Oh, and
we
it ran off
spent
with
a
the
coup-
kids.
Do we really care about kids, though?
No, not really.
Wait,
Wow.
they got both kids? Did one of the kids die?
No, they
No,
not
no.
both kids.
They got both kids.
Oh, okay.
They
And we
That's
were like,
unfortunate.
let's go, tell somebody that
Yeah,
we were sending Tallulah, I think.
We had
Yeah.
we had ended with you guys discussing who is going to go back into town because several of you were pretty fucked up.
Right. We were spending a couple days just recovering.
Royally fucked up.
And yeah, I think we determined it was going to be Tallulah and Collie.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Collie's really good at talking, but she's also not white, so.
Right. I'm just
So-
there for the. I'm just
Team.
there for the whiteness.
I mean, kind of.
I have 2 X's on my health, but I also have to take care of everybody else, so I guess I was bit.
Yeah. Well, their claws are also deadly damage. too.
I see what you did, Otis. I approve.
So, just so everybody is aware, before we actually start the session, let's go over your experience.
Oh, right. Chris got a ton.
Yeah.
Wait, what?
So, alright, so there's this thing called beats on the first page, lower right half.
Oh, yeah.
So, Chris is actually probably going to get some experience, and a few other people might too. So at the end of every session, you're supposed to get 1 beat. So you should be at 4 beats total right now for just the session ends. Chris got a beat for every time he succeeded the crazy check. So Chris, you had 4 successes, right? Because I think you actually put your beats in.
I'm pretty sure it was 4. It was at least 3, but I do think it was 4.
3 beats last session.
Okay, so
But if we're
that,
already supposed to have some, I should be up past 5 at the moment.
yeah, no. So what you'll do is you'll go ahead and so you have 3.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so deduct 1, and somewhere on your sheet put down that you have 1 experience point. I think
Looks
it's
like
in the
there's a line
upper-
experience right above it.
Yeah, just put you have 1 experience point.
Okay.
Oh, I see, yeah.
Let's see here. Each condition. So who else succeeded on a "you're not crazy" check?
Oh.
I think Tallulah and.
I don't think you made me
Journey-
make one.
Oh yeah. So Journey and Matt succeeded on at least 1 each. I remember that
Yeah.
much. And then, not so much. Yeah, we'll say you succeed. I think you succeeded on one each.
So that puts me at 5. So do I need 6 to get an experience
Nope.
point, or 5?
Nope, you just deduct those all back down and give yourself one experience point.
Okay.
Wait, do you remember how many checks I made? Did I make more than one?
I think you made 2.
Okay. Because I do have conditions spooked, so that means I missed one.
I know we argued it adamantly about one of them.
Right.
Which I
Okay.
think was your first, which was your first.
Right, because I was like, I didn't realize that's how it worked. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Well, actually, it's funny because it wasn't even Jamisa's role. It was one of Chris's you were arguing about.
Oh, right.
Alright, so, just so you guys are aware, on page 77 of the book, it talks about what you can use your experience for. So an attribute costs 4 experience per dot. A merit costs 1 experience per dot. A skill specialty costs 1 experience. A skill costs 2 experience per dot. And integrity costs 2 experience per dot. So, for those of you that got the spooked thing and lost a little integrity, it's going to cost you 2 experience points to put that back up.
It'll put you back up to, like, her. Okay, never mind. Stupid question.
Because it should be full. Go ahead.
Do we get the experience on the 5th beat or on the 6th? Like, when we
on the 5th.
Okay, cool. Alright.
It says once the characters gain 5 beats, they convert it to an experience.
Dope. Got you.
So that's how experience works in this game.
Okay.
You gotta beat it to get better.
Reading this right, so once I get 4 experience points,
Hate you
I
so
can
much.
put that
You love me.
in strength attribute, so I would stop using the gun with
Yep.
the negative. Okay.
Yep. So you have to have 4 experience points. So you'd have to.
Okay.
You gotta do things. But there's other ways to get beats. I just haven't really used it that much because I'm like meh.
Do any of those ways involve talking and not fighting?
Right.
Alright, so hold
Nah.
on. So the ways to get beats. If your character fulfills an aspiration, take a beat. At the end of the game session, replace the aspiration. Each condition has criteria for resolution. When resolving a condition, take a beat. Some conditions provide beats for actions other than resolutions. Anytime you fail a roll, you may opt to dramatically fail it and take a beat. If your character takes damage in one of her 3, if you guys took damage in your 3 most right, so if you had negative to your rolls, take a beat for each one.
Oh.
Oh,
you're-
who turned their fan back on? That was sad.
I think
Yeah,
it's...
I have -1 checked already.
Yeah, so take another beat.
Did I? Hold on. Can we see on our...
Yeah, I know Chris did, because I think, weren't you... Yeah, you were at least
Chris
-1.
is-
You might have been at -2 for a bit
Yeah,
before we healed you up.
-1.
Oh, I had 2. I
He
had
was
negative
close.
2.
So
I
you
get
get 2 more
beats.
beats.
Wait, Emily, you're at -2? You don't need to
Four.
be healing people, you need to be healing yourself.
No, it's...
Shouldn't heal thyself.
And then, anytime your character risks a breaking point, which were those rolls when you guys killed the werewolves, take a beat.
Right. Okay, cool.
So I have 0 beats.
So I
You
did
should-
an attack
You
with...
should have 3. You were in 3 sessions.
Why? Oh,
At the end of each session.
okay.
So I have an unarmed attack that I have -1 and -5.
Are you really weak?
Down here,
Yeah.
it's possible.
No, it's because she's really damaged.
Oh.
Yeah, that'll happen.
My arm just says 0.
So then that's 6 beats, yes?
No, it's only when your health goes over there.
Okay. So yeah, just do that. Okay, cool.
Yeah. I mean, if you want to, like, give yourself some more lethal damage and just kill yourself off, you get an extra beat.
I
want me
don't
to
think
punch
that's
you?
what they mean when they say beat
Although
off,
it'd be less
Tanya. That's
complicated.
not what that means.
I did this to myself, but it's complicated.
Alright. So, you guys decided that Tallulah and Kali are going back into town, while Preacher, Matt, and Journey remain at the ranch. Well, Matt looks after Preacher and Journey's injuries. You still have the 2 ranch hands that are alive.
Well,
Thomas
consider the fact that
and what's his face?
Yep. What's his butt?
Anton, Thomas and Anton.
Yeah, like I said, what's his butt?
Yeah. The guy who likes saying cougar.
Cougar.
Anton.
Anton.
No, that's not what I want.
So, and I don't think anybody, you guys didn't, like, loot the house either.
No, we look for food and bullets, I think.
Yep.
Yeah, like you look for like essentials. Because Kali's nosy, but not a thief. Although they're technically dead, so would it be stealing?
No.
Not really.
It's archiving.
Right. Walking
There we
around.
go.
Walking around, do I find any of my arrows?
Yes.
I
you
lost
find-
3
you
of
find,
them.
You find 1 because I think your other arrows are stuck in bodies that are currently carrying kids away.
That's fair.
Oh no, wait, no they're not. Oh, 1 is, you found 2.
Okay. Dope. And I'll be guarding Matt and Preacher.
Alright,
Because
so
I'm not that,
is-
I'm less hurt than
While
Matt is.
While you guys are at the ranch, while the other 2 are heading to town, the 2 heading to town, are you taking Thomas and Anton with you?
No, because they were still pretty spooked, I thought.
Yeah, weren't they kind of fucked?
Yeah,
they
they
were, yeah, they're pretty mentally broken right now.
Yeah, so no, we're not taking them.
Okay.
Men are too emotional. They can stay at the barn.
Right?
Is the 2
Babies.
the ones that are staying at the ranch, are you gonna stay in a tent because you haven't finished your permanent permanent building, or in the house?
Well, isn't everybody from the house either dead or gone?
Yep.
Yes.
In the house.
Okay.
Yep. That way we can lock it down, or at least attempt to.
Yeah. To the place we were staying, I would have probably gathered up everything I had and moved it to the house.
Okay. There are 2 broken windows on the first floor.
Can I attempt to board those up?
You can, yeah. Make a strength and stamina check, because you are
Strength and stamina?
injured as fuck.
Are we bringing the crazy folk in with us?
Yeah. I don't
Yeah,
think we have a
you,
choice.
Imagine so.
You get the
Nice.
windows. You take some of the. You take some of the wood that you were gonna use to construct your, the bunkhouse, and are able to board up the windows. Are you boarding them from the inside or the outside?
From the inside.
Okay. All right, good, because one of them is a second-story window.
Yeah, no. I'm just trying to go kind of like CS:GO style. Going to the windows.
Are
Just
we
trying to
doing
board them
Dawn
up
of the
the
Dead?
holes.
Because we know how this ends for Kali. We're doing Dawn of the Dead.
Can we do Shaun of the Dead? Because that
Hearts,
one wasn't
bro!
entertaining.
Wow.
But true.
Well, you know, Kali's not the only token minority.
Yeah, no, I'd be dead too.
That's fair.
We have a Native American.
Actually, technically, I would have been dead on the first day.
That's true.
So,
I could be final girl. You don't know.
No, that. Have you seen Dawn of the Dead? Like the
you will
original.
be the final girl.
The original is the black guy is the last one standing,
Yeah.
and then they kill him thinking he's a zombie because how could a black guy
Oh.
survive?
Right, because that's the part I remember. I remember the fact that they killed him because racism.
Yes. It's my favorite horror movie besides Halloween.
All right. So you get the windows boarded up from the inside. They're not perfect by any means. You leave some gaps so you can see out. And we're gonna let Matt tend to your wounds while we follow the two ladies into town. It takes about half a day. I'm assuming you take the cart.
Yes.
Okay. Takes about half a day after you get the cart ready with the horses and head into town. Fording Dawson's Creek.
Hold on 1 second. Time out.
I'm at
Did
timeout.
we decided, right, that we were going to be like, oh no, Mormons attacked us with dogs.
Yes. Yeah.
Alright.
We were not gonna go with the supernatural. bit
Yeah,
to
right,
it.
right. All right, yeah. I just want to make sure we're on that page. Sorry, Tanya.
Spray bottles in case the wolves come back.
Nah. Shake a jar of
Bad dog.
pennies at them.
Put holy water sprinkled with silver dust in it. It's perfect.
I appreciate the jar of pennies, by the way, Morgan.
Yeah.
I worked at a dog. What's it called? Doggy daycare, yes.
Sometimes I just shake my keys at my dogs, and they're like, oh, fuck!
Good to know.
For reference, her keychain has like a wad of keys out like that.
Yeah, so it sounds basically like a jar of pennies.
Yeah, in doggy daycare, when you had to break up a fight, we had a can full of pennies and we'd throw it on the floor. And the dogs were like,
Jesus.
oh.
Yep. Yep.
Well, because the next step is like spraying them with water, and then the other dogs are like freaked out. It's the least invasive way to stop dog fights.
And to break up a cat fight, you just chuck a cucumber at them.
I actually generally shout at my window, "Stop! It's 2 o'clock in the morning!" And then they run away. Because they fight on the fence right outside my bedroom window.
Oh, that's rude.
And then the rest of the night, the dog's like, there was cats. For like 4 hours.
Oh my god.
Stop.
Alright, so Kali and Tallulah, about a half a day it takes you to get in town. During that half a day's time frame, Journey is boarding up the windows. It's slow going, since you're the only one doing it. So you guys get back into town.
Okay.
We'll put you on the town map so you can see the town. Sweet.
I'm
mother.
going to do right back. I'm going to grab some depression water.
Yay!
Yay!
What is it with y'all with the fucking depression water?
It's
So good.
No, it's not.
We're-
Just drink water.
Oh,
no,
no,
but
shit.
sometimes I want the fizzy. I don't want the
I
soda
like the
pop.
bubbles.
I want the fizzy.
But it tastes like shit.
I know, Dan
I
Tira
don't
agrees
know,
with
I've
you.
never
We had
tried
this
shit.
discussion last week, or the week
Like,
before.
is there sugar? Is there depression water with sugar in it?
Yes, you can get depression water with sugar,
It's called
That's
What
good
soda.
for you.
brand?
but I don't.
It's
Because the
called
whole point is I'm trying to not have sugar.
Yeah, that's the whole point, is not drinking sugar.
See, if I
Sugar
drank
drinks.
depression water, I just wouldn't want water because it tastes like shit.
Well, that's your choice, and it can be wrong. That's fine.
I just drink water.
Hey, Calamity, how you doing?
Aww.
So you guys make your way back into town. What would you two ladies like to do?
Buy depression water.
Yeah. Exactly what I want to do. What were we coming in here to do? I forgot.
Favorite thing is when I try to click on
So
a
do I,
text
Dan.
chat. Click on a
Were we
voice
were we trying to get medicine or something, or?
Yeah, I
Help.
don't remember why you were. Oh, well, because one, we wanted to be like, hey, not all the colored folk killed
You're
the
not.
white people.
You're not there.
Right.
You're not
Oh,
there.
right.
You're
Okay.
not there. Shibah. Let them two figure it out.
I'm asking out of character.
She wants us to go by what we remember in character.
All right. Well.
That's good.
So,
That's
one, we
not
want to
gonna-
report that this attack happened and that the Mormons are the one who killed the families. They don't blame
Oh, yeah.
the minorities. Be honest, like, I remember that part because it's relevant to me.
That's true. That's true. Yeah. All right.
And also see if there's any extra. I probably will check to see if there's anything medically I think could aid in their recovery.
Yeah, that would be smart.
Okay.
Okay.
you're rolling in from the east towards the Fort Morgan area. So that's the road you're coming in on. Where do you go, and what do you do?
Well, if we're trying to get help or report something, we should probably go to, like, the deputy's office or something.
Alright. So you, so Tallulah, you've been in town a few times. You know where it's at. It's right next to Vincent's, to the northwestish. And you guys, pull your cart up, we'll say in that little opening area between Vincent's and the building, and, make your way inside. Like, half a wall. The northwesternmost wall is not complete. They're still, like, they're laying brick, because this is the only brick building in town. And sitting at the desk is a half-asleep individual, feet propped up on desk, chair tilted back on two legs, hat pulled over half his face.
Okay, so law building? Because I had to walk away for a second.
Yeah, we're in the
What
law
now?
building.
Okay. Yeah. I just wanted to confirm that we were in the law building. Okay.
Yeah.
Looking for the sheriff.
Sheriff.
I have
Sheriff.
Okay,
Yeah.
go.
So there's a did you hear me describe the dude?
Yes. I was there
That
for
is
that part.
the only dude there other than the masons laying brick.
Okay, kind of like wrap on a wall or the desk,
Yeah.
something.
Yeah.
Get his attention.
Yep.
Because he's like tipped like this, right?
Yeah, he's tipped back, hat down, so he can't see you, feet up on his desk, and you knock on the desk, and he pushes his hat up and just kind of looks at you.
Do I recognize this individual?
Yeah. I mean, you've seen him around.
Do I know his name?
I don't know if you've ever interacted with him before.
Would I know the only sheriff and or deputy in town's name?
Maybe.
Oh my god.
You don't have a name, do you?
Yeah,
I
right?
didn't pick a name for that dude.
I didn't pick one.
Going to him.
Names
Andy
for everybody
Griffin.
else.
Andy Griffin.
Except the
Andy
sheriff?
Griffin, get out.
It's a name!
Might as well just fucking call the deputy Matlock or something.
I'm just like, no, just call him John Knotts. Don't even bother.
Let me find you a name. Hold on.
Ross Poirot.
He was a detective. He wasn't
I
a
know.
lawman.
Yeah, well, I'm saying, like,
He's better than a lawman.
yeah. Like, if I was
Cletus?
gonna go to anybody, I would probably go to Ross Perot. I'd be like,
Right.
solve this mystery.
Why Ross Perot? That's like a super specific, older than you meme.
Because I grew up watching it with my grandma, that's why.
Oh, I'm old now.
Yes. You do know his name. You only know his first name, though. 'Cause
Great, what is it?
It is Hector.
No, it's not.
It is Hector.
Okay.
That's a really Mexican name for
I know, for
Colorado.
Colorado.
It's not. We were part of Mexico, and then we were like, just joking. We'll take you away.
Okay.
Alright, well, clearly I don't know the history of Mexico or Colorado.
It's almost like
A whole-
people were
a whole
here before
portion-
other
A whole
people.
portion of what
It's
I have
almost
planned-
like
Well,
that,
it's
yeah.
almost like everybody in town wanted to shoot us. Or
A whole
no, not
portion
really.
of what I have planned that you guys have not discovered yet is based on the fact that Mexico owned Colorado.
Oh, nice. I
Neat.
guess that's good.
Also the Pueblos, they're neat.
So he pushes his head up. See? Sorry.
Hector.
Sorry. So sorry.
See?
Oh my god. I can't even with you right the fuck
I'm gonna go get my
now.
neighbor and be like, can you be Hector?
That's
It's fine.
No.
I would have to ask him in Spanish.
We are here to report an attack and some murders.
Okay.
¿Te lavaste las manos?
Do what?
I was doing notice.
Oh.
Wash the hands? I don't know. My Spanish is rusty.
Yeah, guys, let's
not-
not.
I'm not gonna do the accent. I can't. It's gonna.
That's
be.
perfectly fine.
It's gonna be very, very. It's not. No.
It's fine. It's fine.
That's
You're
fine.
We were all working at the ranch, and then a large group of Mormons came and attacked us with dogs.
I love how you just like throw that out there without even being asked anything.
I'm explaining the attack and what happened.
Like you're a fucking criminal? That's what criminals do. They're like, oh yeah, this crazy shit happened.
Criminals don't admit to their crimes.
And
A lot of times
actual
they do.
actual people who are like, I've been affected by this. I don't know what's going on. They don't go, oh yeah, let me detail every single thing that just happened.
We're at the sheriff's. What are we gonna tell him besides that? Like, hey, something weird happened at the ranch. Go check it out. That's gonna be even worse.
Yeah, the magic.
What do you want?
Transpiring.
He looks at you and says, so there's been an attack at what ranch?
At the ranch. I want to call it Dawson's Creek, even though I know that's not its name because I can't remember it.
Isn't that what it's called?
It's Dawson's Ranch. It's a creek that runs through it.
Dawson's Ranch. That's what it was.
I don't want to wait until I'm turned into a werewolf. I need some penicillin right now.
Oh no.
Is that patch silver? Get it away from my face. Anyway.
Oh dear.
So
I'm
there's
trying to
been-
relay the very serious Mormon cult attack to the sheriff. Can you
Yeah.
not?
Sorry. I'm sorry. You're right. Go ahead.
Yes.
So there's been Dawson's. Damn it, Morgan.
Sorry.
Denise just gave up.
She did. She was like, I'm taking my depression water and I'm getting out of this.
No, she doesn't drink your peasant water.
Exactly.
No, but
That's
That's why
does
she's
now.
really depressed.
That's
She's got plain
right.
water.
She does now.
Wow. All right.
Now pressure on your head.
So Hector looks at you and says, "There's been an attack at Dawson's Ranch. What? Mormons
it was-
and what?
And dogs. Wild dogs. It was rather distressing.
Mormons and wild dogs, you say?
If you do not believe me, you are welcome to come up.
Is everybody okay?
No,
What do you think,
there were
Hector?
grievous
Do we look
injuries.
okay?
Well, she looks fine. You Tallulah,
Dolly looks
not
fine.
so much. I think Tallulah has what, 2 damage?
3, and she got bit in the shoulder, so she's probably bleeding there.
Yeah, she's probably got a bandage that's a little bloody. Yeah, you don't look so good, but your friend here looks okay.
Mm-hmm.
I am not very good with a gun. I mostly helped patch up the others.
Well, I can get some folks together, and we can head out that way later today. Take a look around. But if it's Mormons, there's a good chance that we're not gonna find a whole lot because they probably moved on.
I am just concerned because they stole the 2 children who was there.
They took Katie and Dewey.
They did, and also the parents they did not make it.
Well, we'll will do everything we can to find Katie and Dewey and make sure that they are not corrupted by those Mormon cultist scumbags. I certainly hope nobody watching right now is a Mormon.
I feel like it's time for our disclaimer.
Hello, my name is Elder Weiss.
That's not the disclaimer I was going for.
I don't know. I thought it was pretty good.
So my sister's friend is Mormon, like family friends. They're still friends with us. But every time that she would come over after the episode aired, my dad would play it throughout the entire house.
Disclaimer,
This is why we're
none of the views of our NPCs are the views of our players. So, we are not, I'm assuming none of us are racist and jackasses, but I don't know all of you personally.
I am personally a smartass.
Smartasses are okay.
I'm an asshole, but,
I play Dennis Leary's asshole song like on repeat very often.
So, there is our disclaimer. We do not share the views of the NPCs in this game that is at the end of the Civil War, which was a very racist time in America.
Yep.
So, continuing on, Hector says he'll get a party together and see if he can't save the children from the crazy folks that have them.
Thank you. We will go get some more medical supplies while we are down here. Thank you very much.
He gives you a nod, and you guys turn to leave, or?
Yes.
All right.
Let him do his work.
As you two turn to leave, make a dexterity and composure check for me, please.
Okay.
What? That is the weirdest shit.
Oh wait, no, my dex is fine. My strength sucks balls.
That's a weird ass roll.
It is. Just do it.
Oh, I'll take it.
Alright.
1 out of 6, god damn it.
And I pressed the thingy, it's not doing it.
How dare it?
Oh.
Stack this.
You just press the big red die, right?
Well, you gotta tell me what you're rolling.
Yeah,
what's your modifiers?
I did.
Oh, weird. Yeah, I don't know.
Maybe because it's popped out, it doesn't like it popped out.
Yeah, it might not like it popped out.
Maybe.
Alright, let me try again. Oh.
Alright.
Hell yeah.
As you two turn to leave, a slender man with
I just got real fucking scared right there. I was like, what? What do you mean Slenderman's here?
As you turn to leave, both of you kind of catch yourself sidestep so you're not shoulder checking a slender guy in the doorway who has dark short hair. He's got a little it's a what the fuck is it? The rounded hat with the brim.
Bowler.
Bowler. Thank you. He's got on a bowler cap. He's got a very thin, dark mustache.
This motherfucker sounds like a Pinkerton.
Wow.
He is
nice.
He is dressed in a style that you're not accustomed to.
Right. He looks like he's from the East.
Yes and no.
Like the East Coast.
Yes and no.
New York. Philadelphia.
And as you move past him, he looks at you both and, oh, excuse me, ladies, I didn't know you'd be trying to leave at this time.
Tallulah just stares at him. Stops, stares at him. Cold turkey.
Is there a reason we should stay?
Oh no, I simply didn't know you were leaving. I was just waiting in the doorway for the local law man here to finish his business, and was waiting to speak to him. And he steps back out of the doorway and says, If you're quite done, you may be about your business, and I'll enter at my leisure.
Be about your business.
I feel like I was thinking that also as you were saying it, and I got really excited. I was like, I'm gonna be about your business in a second.
It's like, ooh, you're lucky you're white. Okay.
He's really well dressed. He's super pale.
Super white.
Fucking whatever.
This is what we call a colonist.
Fucking, I'm going back to France after this shit.
Right?
Did you actually say anything to him? I can't remember.
Oh no, oh wait, she might have.
The only thing I said was, was there a reason we should stay? That's all I said. I did, yeah. Everything else was Alicia,
Okay.
not Cully.
All right.
I have not moved. I am just staring at him.
He kind of looks at Kali for a moment, and do I sense a bit of the do I hear a bit of the continent?
I fucking knew you were gonna say continent. Madam, you appear to be from the colonies. As he twirls his mustache.
He can't. It's too fucking short. It's just
He
like this
just
little
strokes
bit-
the
it
side.
almost-
Yeah, he just strokes the side of his mustache.
It almost looks like just a little dirt.
Yeah, he does that fun thing where he takes like 2 fingers and moves it from the cupid's bow down his Yes, Tanya.
I'm uncomfy.
Okay. Collie will say, well,
Doing me a
you can
concern.
leave the continent, but it will always be with you.
Alright. He like clicks his heels together and stands up a little straighter and gives you a quick nod and well, who do I have the pleasure of meeting then? I am Reese Black.
Reese Black. I feel like I need to write that name down. Give me a second. Reese Black?
Reese.
Internet, don't you fucking do this to me.
We got you. Well, at least I do.
Reese Black. It's probably not gonna say. Whatever. Okay.
I put the name in Roll20 chat.
Yeah, Roll20 is the thing that's being like, oh, you might experience interruptions. Whatever. So yeah, if I need to roll anything, I don't
There we
know
go,
if it's
there
gonna
we
let me
go.
do that. Okay. Kali will be like, I am called Cauliflower.
Alright. He gives you another nod and says, well, Collie, it's a pleasure to meet you, but I do have business with this local lawman, and I must be about it.
Of course. I have my own business as well. And she will proceed to the medical place, whatever.
Okay. Okay.
Another name to research later.
Alright. So you two make your way down to Vincent's, unless you want to overhear what's being said.
Oh yeah.
Kali definitely wants to overhear what's being said. Of course she does.
Yeah,
Oh,
so,
yeah,
like-
Roll20's back.
I just have a feeling like we both just look at each other and we're like, oh yeah, let's just step around this corner right quick.
Just like walk around where the wall's half finished.
You know, wherever we're not in eyesight.
Yeah, where
not
the wall's
like
half
this-
finished.
It's not like this isn't where Kali. It's not like Kali hasn't done this before.
Okay. Let me see what the check will be.
Subterfuge and something.
Yep. Probably.
Jamisa like fucked off forever, didn't she?
You might
No,
be eating.
I came back.
Oh, okay.
Hit his eye!
Well, I was gonna pee and I was like, but Jamisa's still gone. Then there'll be 2 of us.
No, I had
Whatever.
Don't worry, we'll be eavesdropping. Go pee.
Whatever.
Yeah, for real.
What is
It's just because
larceny is no, I'm sorry. Let me think.
He's like lock picking and stuff.
Yeah.
That's why I said I think it's subterfuge and something else. Like maybe.
Yeah, I can't see like the subterfuge doesn't have anything like eavesdropping. I'm looking for. I'm assuming in this book somewhere there is the option to eavesdrop. Assuming.
Yeah, maybe. I'm just. This is me guessing. Maybe like subterfuge and wits. Maybe.
Let's see here. So there's casing a building. That's not really listening. I guess it'd be perception, so that would be... that's, what the fuck is it? I have it written down somewhere. Wits and composure?
Oh, okay. I got it half right.
Is perception.
Sure. There we go.
Okay.
Do I need to do something?
I mean, if you want to
yeah,
listen,
make an
wits and
eavesdropping
composure
roll.
if you want to listen.
Wits and composure.
Hey,
Nope.
look at you two, both with your 3 successes. Alright. So you walk around the side of the building to where the masons are still like laying some brick, and it's about like chest height. And you kind of like just saddle up so you're not seen, but you can hear through the non-wall. And you listen as Reese has already introduced himself to Hector, and you can hear him go into, well, sir, I'm here on official business from the crown, and I am hunting a criminal, a murderer, sir, and he is he's made his way all the way from England to across the ocean here, and I followed him through New York and then west, and I am on his trail, and I need some assistance from local law enforcement to assist me in apprehending this foul creature. And he kind of continues on to this, and Hector tells him that, well, he's already got something to do, and unfortunately he's not going to be able to assist him a whole lot, because he's got to deal with Mormons. Kidnapping Mormons.
They're crafty.
Yeah, that's Morgan. That's Chris's air conditioner.
Okay, it's super loud.
Don't worry about it, Chris. You're fine. Morgan can suck it up. You're muted, Alicia.
Well, what I was gonna say is, I was just gonna say, Morgan, you can also adjust people's individual volume on your own. So
Oh, can
turn
you?
them down to
Yeah. If you mouse over the camera, you can see their volume on the left.
This is life changing. Sometimes it's hard to hear you, Tanya,
Yeah, it's because my microphone is a good.
and Emily.
Mine turns off itself down for some reason for certain things.
Oh, now it's loud. Okay.
Also, I just unmuted it, so it does that, and then
Alright.
Alright, so you two have overheard this conversation. What would you like to do?
Continue listening?
well, no,
The conversation.
I feel like that's kind of the end of the.
Well, I feel
Yeah.
like Hector hasn't said shit, so...
Yeah,
Hector said, "I'm kind of busy."
Yeah. Hector said, "I'm busy. I have Mormons to deal with that kidnap children."
Yep.
Alright, well, I guess we'll just skedaddle over to the medical place.
Yep.
Well,
And like we
probably
know.
Yep, the general store is gonna have some medical supplies.
Uh-huh.
Because general store.
Yep. To the general store.
to Vincent's.
Dan Teeter, too soon.
That's what I said.
All right,
I agree with you.
Okay, Meta Pigeon, let's take a step back there for a second. It's all up to the players what they want to do.
Hey.
Why did that block you, Otis? What the fuck?
Wow.
No, actually.
I don't even get it.
I don't understand. What?
Children?
It's trying to term children see you? That's weird.
Why does it hate you?
I don't know.
It
I don't
really
know, man.
It
does.
hates Otis so much.
It really does.
It hates him so much for no reason.
It hates Otis and his chickens and his cooing.
Morgan, it's from Critical Role, the Meta Pigeon.
Oh, okay.
It's a metagame pigeon.
Nice.
Actually, you know what? Okay. So I'll tell Morgan to, continue on to the general store. And
Alright.
But wait, it allowed fucking shitbag of a swearhar.
I bet Quim isn't.
Inconsistency. Thy name
That's
is
not
Quick.
blocked either.
Nope.
I don't even
The
know what the fuck
children.
that is.
Quim is cunt.
Children.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it said
That's
NG9
fine.
added the permitted term children. Coo.
Okay.
I can't even.
Okay, so what did you do? I'm sorry.
So what I was gonna say is I tell Morgan, go ahead and go to the store because we said that's what we were doing, and Collie's gonna try and sort of trail this guy, see where he goes.
Okay. Okay. So, Tallulah's gonna go to the general store and
Yep.
pick up various, you just getting medical supplies or are you getting other supplies as well?
Yeah, just medical supplies and anything else that we might need for hanging out in the house.
Okay, so probably a little, nah, you won't need food, you're on a branch, just kill a goddamn chicken.
Ranch flicks and chill.
Okay, so you go pick up the medical supplies, and Kali decides she's gonna try and trail this guy, which would be probably a subterfuge and a
Dex?
yeah, that sounds. Like
Isn't there a stealth skill?
Oh, there's a stealth skill. Look at that. There's a straight up stealth
Yeah.
skill.
It would be stealth and dexterity.
Yep.
Okay.
She's fine. She's like, damn it, I have better subterfuge.
It's fine.
Well, she's not sneaking with her mouth currently.
No, that's right. I didn't argue with it.
I know,
Did I say
I
you
know.
were wrong? Fucking mother of ones. Fuck you.
Oh, wow.
So here's my question: Do you want to critically fail this and take a beat?
Oh, I do. Because I want it, and I wasn't part of the combat. I'm really far behind.
Okay. How does Kali completely bungle this this trailing of this guy?
So, what I imagine happened was how bad it went. She sort of, slips out from between the buildings, sort of manages to naturally, slip in with the crowd, and then,
Which there is not.
Let's see.
It's a one-horse town.
with the old man who's wandering down the street, fine.
Jack? Okay.
Sure,
Jack is
Jack.
on his way to Wagner's.
Mm-hmm.
He didn't actually pass out there last night.
No, and manages to catch like a rut in the road or something. Because I imagine there's
Uh-huh.
a
Yeah, there's
and
yep.
Yeah, and just kind of goes tumbling like a snowball picking up dust and bumps right into the guy's like legs.
Okay. You slip out from between the buildings and walk beside Jack for a moment. Jack is, surprisingly enough, already intoxicated before he even gets to Wagner's.
No, that is not surprising to her at all.
And Jack
You got a pregame, man.
Jack stumbles into you, and rather than finding a rut in the road, you trip over a stray brick.
just like so stray brick, trip like string of curses in French.
Right into this guy, right into the back of his legs. So he needs to make a not fall over. So probably athletics and dexterity. Alright. You right into the back of his legs, and for a second he's about to, his knees are about to crumple, like you swept him out from underneath him, but he catches himself, and turns back towards you. Oh dear, are you okay?
And it's like she's still like muttering a little bit in French. It's like, oh, my apologies. I am apparently more clumsy than usual today.
He bends at the waist and reaches down to offer you his hand. Like, do you need some help up, dear?
Thank you. And so she'll accept it. He extends it. She'll accept it.
He helps you to your feet, and like dusts your shoulder off a little bit. And are you sure you're okay? That was quite a tumble.
Oh well, you know, the wind sometimes blows very fiercely for some.
Just gives you a look for a moment. Is there a particular place you're going? Perhaps you'd like to walk with me? And he extends his arm like he's gonna fucking steady you.
Oh my god, that's adorable. This is the most adorable.
Well, if we are going the same direction, it would be much appreciated. Perhaps your aptitude will balance out my clumsiness.
He gives you a nod, and well, I was going to Wagner's. I believe I could use a refreshing drink after my long trip on the train.
Oh, of course. You must be coming from quite far away as well.
Indeed, and I've read a number of stories about the western cities, towns, and their rough and tumble environments, and in their saloons. I read about them in the dime store magazines I've seen.
Well, you have seen the tumbling in action.
Otis. And he walks you down the street through town to Wagner's.
Yep, I wanted to know where he was going by playing with flawlessly.
Uh-huh. Sure did. Take your beat. Just like rolling a natural 20 to convince your mom that you should do something.
Fucking, I will never forgive you for doing that to me.
Wow.
How do you make a natural 20 bad?
I find ways.
Anya.
Bullshit.
So yeah, Tallulah, you get your supplies, and as you're walking out, you see Kali and this Brit, Reese, arm in arm walking into Wagner's.
Yeah, about that. So, I guess I'll fucking follow him.
Don't hate the player, hate the game.
So you get into Wagner's. You're not too far behind him because it's just across the street, and they're just stepping up to the bar. What would you like to do?
I'm gonna walk in to where they are, settle my shit down really loud next to Kali on top of the table, and then just like look over at her for a minute, and then look at the barkeep and flag him down.
Yes, Mr. Lula, what can I do for you? That was
Well,
not
as you
German.
can see,
Oh, the fuck that
as
was.
you can see, Wagner, I've had a little bit of a hard day. So if you don't mind, I'd like a pour of whiskey.
Now, as I've said many times, you can call me Otto. And he reaches under the bar and gets a bottle of whiskey out and a shot glass and pours you a shot of whiskey.
Thank you so much, Otto. And I assume these two people from across the pond are gonna want something too.
And he takes a step to the side to stand in front of Kali and Reese. And what can I do for you too? Is there something you would like to drink? Chug, 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 chug.
Oh,
German and Englishman and Frenchman walk into a bar. That's the entire punchline.
Oh, nothing too hard. I cannot handle my liquor very well.
He pours you a
Never
shot of
say
whiskey.
that. Never
Right?
say you're out in the open ever
Yeah, that's bad
in
news
life.
bears.
That only applies if you actually can't handle your alcohol.
They're
Pours
like,
you
we
a shot
know
of
what
whiskey.
you're doing.
And he turns to Reese and, well, I guess I'll have the same thing she's having.
You should also never say that.
Tallulah actually laughs really loud when he's like, yeah, a shot of whiskey.
Kali kind of cuts you a look over the shoulder, just like, don't mock the person we're trying to get information out of.
Alright, when she gets that look, she's gonna cough real fast and then like knock back her whiskey and then cough again like it was the whiskey, you know, trying to cover it up.
Okay.
Hmm.
So Otto pours you both, Reese and Kali, a shot of whiskey. And Reese kind of looks to you and saw out of the corner of his eye Tallulah down hers and attempts to do the same thing.
Yes!
Let's see here. What is that gonna be? Man, probably just a straight stamina, yeah? Oh, fuck you and your connection thing, roll 20.
You just got it too.
Stamina and composure?
Yeah, sure.
I was thinking
why not?
composer's got to be in there somewhere.
Or maybe resolve.
Ooh, yeah, maybe. No, well, resolve is a mental stat.
Alright.
Composure's social. So he doesn't
Okay,
look like
yeah.
a complete
Yeah, yeah.
jackass while he fails.
You got it. Stamina and composure.
I don't think I took it. Nope, he failed. So he downs it real quick, and the burning whiskey hits the back of his throat, and he ends up spitting half of it out onto the bar.
Oh, poor Otto.
Oh no.
Wasted alcohol, man. That.
Oh, no.
He just couldn't consume that much liquid in one volumetric.
Kali
Shot.
will, like... Kali will
I
sort
have
of...
to have half shots.
Kali will kind of pat his back concernedly, like, oh no, are you alright? Does he have pockets?
Yes.
Twitter is spoiling Critical Role. If you've not finished it, please don't look at it. I
No.
haven't finished it, and it's terrible.
Never
I
look
just
at
have-
Turtle
I
on
just have
Fridays.
the last fight to watch.
I do too. Well, I thought I did, but apparently there's actually 2
It ran
VODs
long.
It ran.
because they had to make a new VOD.
Yeah.
He does have pockets, yes. What would you like to do? Other than obviously pick them. Is that what
I
you
mean,
like to do?
pick is such a strong word.
Can I hold on, Tanya? Can I assist her by also distracting him?
So you're gonna walk around to the other side of him and distract him?
No, I'm gonna, like take out one of my handkerchiefs and like kind of brush his shoulder or something.
Well, Kali is between you and Reese.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's the
alright.
thing. Yeah, because you said you plopped down on the side of on the left side of Colin.
Got it.
Yeah, like can she do something where she sort of just like peeks at what it is and then just quickly slides it in while you're still distracted?
Sure. Make a make a larceny and a dexterity check.
Come on, don't fuck me, game. Do not fuck me. I mean, I know what I'll do to recover if this goes poorly, but okay, good enough.
Okay. So you tuck your hand into the jacket pocket closest to you,
Mm-hmm.
and you feel something hard and metallic under your fingers. And as you pull it out of the pocket enough to see what it is, it's a badge of sorts. You have not seen a similar badge in the U.S.
Okay. Just kind of quickly slide it back in, just confidently go back to hiding. Well, she never stopped it. It's like, as I said, there's a reason I said I cannot handle it so well. But that was an admirable try.
Okay. Anything else you two would like to do?
Kali purposely drinks the shiner correctly and just sort of sips at it on purpose.
Okay. All right.
Otto, I think you might want to get this gentleman some water.
I do believe she is correct, Otto. Perhaps some water would be in order.
Listen, out of curiosity, what brought you so far? If you do not mind me asking.
Well, he looks at you for a moment. He turns like full on, like looking at you, turning his head towards you. He says, "Well, Miss Colley, I'm here on official business with the Crown. I'm an inspector for Scotland Yard, which I think started in the late 1800s.
Sure.
Somebody correct me if I'm wrong.
Actually, it might be
Is
further.
Queen Victoria queen?
I don't know.
Well,
Yeah, 'cause
what
if
year
she's
is it?
queen, then there's definitely Scotland Yard exists.
Okay, I googled it and I haven't. It's been a while.
There are Dos Brits in the chat. Brits. Whoa.
Brits.
1890.
No, then
Somewhere
it's
around there.
So it's
Somewhere around
just
there.
the London. Then it's just the London Police Force. He's an inspector with the London Police Force. No, with the
Wait.
Metro. He's an inspector with the Metro. That's what it was.
1829.
Oh,
Scotland Yard.
1829.
Yeah.
am I looking at?
Inspector. Yeah,
Okay,
inspector
cool.
with the Metropolitan Police Service. That's what I have.
That was
Okay.
definitely Queen. That was definitely Queen Victoria. I think.
Oh, 1829. Yeah, this is 1861. So yeah.
Oh,
yeah,
yeah.
so it's the Yard. Whatever. He's an English lawman.
Yes. I'm here on official.
I think we
business
call
with the
them
Crown.
dandies.
Dandies. You see, I've been chasing a foul murderer all the way from England across the pond, as it were.
No.
Was in New York for a time, and then I followed him out west. And unfortunately, I've lost track of where he's gone.
Well, I must definitely commend you on your dedication.
What's this gentleman look like?
Well, if I knew what he'd look like, I'd be able to catch him much easier, wouldn't I?
In that case, does he have a common type of victims, perhaps?
Well, it does appear that he does. He prefers the gentler gender as his victims.
You're saying he murders women.
Yeah, this guy is a proper Brit.
Golly, just again.
I know. Yeah, I know.
Would you stop it?
Why, yes, miss, he does. And your name is? I don't think I caught it.
You didn't, because I didn't toss it.
Her name is
Well,
Talula.
That's a local colloquialism, as I believe. Yes.
Oh, what now?
Yes, it is.
Mister, my name is Tallulah Farley.
Well, a pleasure to meet you, Miss Tallulah Farron. He reaches across Kali to give you.
It sure is. She asks Otto for another shot.
Otto pours you one.
And I think this gentleman will be paying.
He pulls his hand back because clearly you're not going to shake it.
You'll have. Please pardon her. Some of the gentler sex are on the rough side.
Oh no, I'm well aware of this. As I've said, I've read up about the Wild West in some dime store magazines.
I love it. It's so bad. I love
Sweet Jesus.
it so much.
What the fuck are you doing, cat? Stop it!
Fuck you, human.
But yes,
Polly, we gotta
he-
get these supplies back.
It appears he prefers those of the gentler gender, and he prefers to hunt at night.
No. Well, I should not go on midnight strolls, apparently.
No, you should not, miss.
Nah, does he normally, I don't know, kill one person and then move along? Or is it a group and then move along? Is there any other pattern?
Well, he did spend quite some time in London, where we believe it was 8 victims or so.
Not on purpose.
All over the fucking place.
Never said they were good. Well, I'm glad that you're the case. That at least makes me feel a little better. Though I will be even happier when you surely catch him eventually.
Well, you know what, Collie? He might get some clues out at the ranch.
She looks a little confused. I suppose he could come up that way.
Are you saying that recently
Why not?
there was an incident at this ranch you're talking about?
There sure was.
Yes, this person wouldn't happen to be a Mormon, would they?
Well, I can't say to what religion he practices, but I wouldn't rule it out.
In that case, perhaps it is good if you come up that way.
Well, I'll be sure to check it out. I believe the local law here said that they had to head out that way later today. Perhaps I'll join him.
That sounds like a great idea.
Don't it just?
Alright, so you two doing anything else?
I have all the cream eggs.
Getting
God,
cream
damn it.
eggs at some point, apparently. That's a big it. Just like, well, thank you so much for the conversation. It was interesting.
Cat.
Yeah, that's the one with the zoomies right now.
Destroy the M for making us cream food. Hey, I had to smuggle 48 cream eggs in. It's a felony.
What?
It's worth it.
The fucking felony?
Yeah, to smuggle Cadbury chocolate into the U.S. because it's owned by Hershey's.
Wow.
And Hershey doesn't want you to know that the Hershey's over here sucks ass.
Yeah, but Hershey's chocolate makes my throat itch, so...
Because it sucks ass. It's all fake.
And eggs.
So the ones over in England different?
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
They have different chocolate.
What?
They have better chocolate than we do.
What?
Where did you find these eggs?
They're really heavy carrying them around London.
Now I'm just imagining that you just like shoved a bunch of Cadbury eggs in your bra and you just had like lumpy boobs.
I had a box. Pretty much okay.
You're like Mrs. Doubtfire up in there with some Cadbury eggs.
No, I had a giant. He bought me a crate that's like normally used for like retail sale.
Wow.
So then I had to. That was most of my suitcase.
Jesus.
Okay, what did Kylie say there at the end? Because you went robot for me a minute, and then...
Oh, she basically said thank you for the conversation. And
Okay,
then I
okay.
guess we'll head out.
At that point, when you turn to leave, Reese says to you, "Oh, do be careful. You didn't want to take a tumble again."
Oh, well, hopefully you will be there to bounce me out again.
Tulula rolls her eyes.
I am working over here and you are ruining it.
I know, that's why we should always be a pair.
So you two head back to the ranch, arriving in the evening. As a matter of fact, you're only about an hour or so ahead of Hector and his posse.
Alright.
So you arrive at the ranch. You have about an hour or so to kill with the rest of the group. During that time that they were in town, Matt was treating everybody else. So that would be, I think that reduces one of the fatal wounds down to a bludgeoning. Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay. So everybody who has the last fatal wound, you can turn it into a bludgeoning by clicking on it several times, so it's just one cross. For those that were there.
So only one of them?
Yeah, no, not you, Tallulah. You weren't there getting treatment.
Oh,
Right.
alright.
So.
You were just bleeding out elsewhere.
Nice.
You were sitting in town, bleeding profusely from your shoulder.
And drinking whiskey. That's how I heal myself, is drinking
Making
whiskey.
it so much better.
Uh-huh.
So does that remove one check mark from there?
No, what it
Or-
does is fatal damage is an X. It
Yeah.
takes the X and turns it into just a half slash.
You do it, okay.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so it takes it down to bludgeoning damage.
Okay.
There we go.
And
Bludgeoning
bludgeoning damage will heal normally over time, I think in a couple hours. So, by the next morning, that bludgeoning damage will be gone. And I want to say you'll have one less fatal damage to back down to bludgeoning because you're resting. So, but not yet, because we still got shit to do.
Collie's gonna make sure to, talk to the two ranch hands who are freaked out and basically be like, look, get your shit together. Don't mention werewolves. They were men with dogs.
They both look pretty shaken still, and as you're pointing at them, like their eyes aren't focusing on anything that's going on.
She's going to, like, start smacking one. Like, "Wait, get your..." Till she can get his attention. One of them. I don't care which one.
So you smack one of them, and we'll say you smacked Anton, because why the fuck not?
Sure.
He turns, like, away from where you're smacking. It almost seems instinctual.
Oh, never mind. And she's just gonna drag them, attempt to drag him upstairs, push him into a room, and just lock him in it. Problem solved. Out of sight, out of mind.
Alright. So that probably took about 15-20 minutes. Are you gonna tell the group anything about what happened in town, or...?
Oh, yeah, sure. Yeah, Golly will definitely mention, Reese and that he's here. He's an investigator, a lawman from overseas. Apparently there's a murderer. Not sure if they're connected to the Mormons or not. They apparently like killing women, so there you go. So you're all fine.
I'll protect you.
While they were in town and I was being treated and whatnot, in the hilt of the military revolver, I carved E2517, and on the buttstock of the Sharps repeater, I carved R1219. And that was my day.
Alright. I don't know what that means, but okay.
Something in Revelations? I don't know.
Ecclesiastes and Revelations, maybe.
Maybe.
Oh.
This isn't Bible study.
Yeah. Alright. I didn't even realize her Bible verses. That's how much I know about the Bible.
I'm Catholic, so we don't do that. We just make everything you're gonna die. It's fine.
Yeah.
You're gonna die. You're gonna die, and
Give us your money.
Yeah, it's like it doesn't. This verse is not. It's not important. Basically, it says you're gonna die. You should give us money.
Yeah.
You're gonna die, and also birth control is evil.
But peace be with you, and all of the pieces of all the peace in the world. Reese's Pieces.
And also with you.
Yeah.
Alright.
I kept people
So-
from dying? Question mark. That's what I did. My day.
So as after Kali takes both Anton and Thomas upstairs and locks them in a room, and then relays to you what happened in town, everybody make a wits and composure check for me, please.
Okay.
5 hours here. Oh shit.
Oh, everything is simple. Duh. Oh.
Yay.
Okay. We successed.
We
I
did.
did not.
We successfully success.
6 goddamn dice.
They did not
Aw.
success.
I didn't either, and I don't
We
even know if we're
unsuccessfully
rolling.
successed.
God damn it. This is my job.
Success fail.
Oh no.
What were we rolling
no.
for?
Everyone's success.
Because
You
the
don't know.
because the dudes are coming?
You don't know.
Oh, we don't know.
Don't know.
Okay.
But Matt and Tulula, you
The British
hear-
are coming. The British are coming.
You can hear
I failed to.
The sound of hoofbeats outside the house.
Alright,
Are they fast? Oh, balls.
They're coming up fast and then slow down as they reach the house.
Okay.
going to the side of a window to look out.
Okay. You see Hector.
Yep.
Reese and some rando.
Is his name Randy?
Yes. Randy the rando.
Nice.
So I mentioned something about like I think we're getting company. Oh, Romans.
Oh.
Those numbers mean nothing to me, nor do those books.
That's fine. I will join. Who was at the window?
Me.
I'll join Tallulah at the window. See what's up.
My Bible is
There are people
different
outside
than everyone else's.
on horseback.
I look at Tallulah and are those the people that you were talking to this afternoon?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
That squirrely one there is the British feller.
Oh, he came with them?
Yeah.
Like with Hector?
Yeah.
Oh shit.
He was
Okay.
invited out because there might be something of interest
Right.
out here for him.
Right.
Sure. And
That's fine.
I have a lot of fun fucking with him, so.
That's cool.
Yeah? You did?
So what you guys gonna do?
It's my turn.
What you guys doing?
I think I'm gonna walk out the creek then.
Alright. You walk out the front door and Hector is getting off his horse. This slender, pale, well-dressed man is attempting to get off his horse.
I kind of look at him weird. Then look, I don't help. I just watch.
He's not doing so hot.
Okay.
He doesn't know how to ride a fucking horse. He's British.
Yeah, I was just gonna say, I was like, what?
He might be. I don't know.
They ride horses for fun.
Yeah, if you're upper class.
No, like, yeah,
I
he's
guess
he's
that's
a,
fair.
he's dressed well, but he's still like a policeman, basically.
Like, this is definitely Johnny Depp from Sleepy Hollow.
Wow. Okay. Yeah.
Sweeney Todd?
Yeah.
No, not Sweeney Todd, because
Sweeney Todd
It's
is
not
something
Sleepy
totally
Hollow.
different.
Sweeney
I know.
Todd was definitely a smooth motherfucker.
Right?
Oh, I
Ichabod-
felt like he was like super confused all the time.
Ichabod Crane was definitely
Otis?
not smooth.
Otis agrees. Yeah, if you're rich.
Hey, Mr. Chicken Man.
Look, poor people can afford chickens. Poor people
Chickens
can't
are
afford
actually
horses.
cheap.
I can't. It's expensive here to have chickens. You have to have
Really?
a fancy
Why?
house, and it has to be so far away from your house. And I don't have enough yard to have.
Oh,
like,
well, that's
space.
because of laws.
Yeah,
Living in the wrong
yeah.
state.
urban laws.
Yep.
Because I'm in the ghetto. In the ghetto.
In the ghetto.
In the ghetto. That's what we see on TV. TBF. When I went to New York in high school and New Yorkers found out we were from California, they all asked if we rode horses places.
What?
Did they also ask if you all surfed?
No, well, because I'm in Colorado. We don't surf.
Oh,
Yeah,
it's
no.
in California. Never mind.
They
You
said
said
California. Did say
California.
California.
No, when we went to New York when I was in high school in Colorado, they all asked us if we rode horses everywhere.
That makes more sense, because at first you
Sorry.
said California.
You
I think I
definitely
was
said
reading.
California.
What?
I was reading.
How
Okay.
dare you?
It's a sea state. They're close to each other.
Right?
Sure.
Kinda.
It works like that.
So I walk up to who I'm thinking Hector is, because Tallulah pointed him out, and I go, we've been patching people up in the house, but we could use your help in figuring out what's going on here.
Okay. Tallulah said you had some problems with Mormons and no, the other one. I never caught her name. I don't think she ever told me her name.
Yeah, I actually didn't say shit to you.
Yeah, no. Because you only know it's Tallulah though, so.
Yeah.
The other one said you had some problems with Mormons and dogs.
Yeah, we had some men come in the night with some dogs. Not sure what they were after, but they ran off with the two little ones.
Yeah, just out of curiosity, what did you do with the dead bodies?
What
That was
did
never-
I
that was
do
never-
with the
that
dead
was
bodies?
Never, no, that was never established. Tanya's asking, what did you guys do with the dead bodies?
We would have lined them up in the tent.
Just the Mormons or all of them?
Why not all of them?
Because some of them aren't the Mormons.
Yeah.
Okay.
And that
so
looks
were we-
suspicious as fuck.
We're
Yeah, I
gonna-
thought we left them where they were so that because we were
Okay.
going to get people.
Wait,
If that's the
so
case, if you left them where you were, I need Journey, Preacher, and Matt to make breaking point checks.
right, let's talk about this though, cause like, who was left? Who died? Just the racist couple?
The race
Yeah,
couple
in
and
the house.
2
Right,
werewolves.
and they're in the house, right?
Yeah, the house you've been sitting in all day.
Which is
Yeah,
why,
that's
like,
alright,
they
fine.
wouldn't be in the house. Like, Journey would have taken them and laid them out, right? Or would have somebody have stopped him?
Well, somebody is saying leave them where they died, and somebody
Okay,
is
hold on.
saying lay them somewhere else.
I
need
don't think
you-
that Matt would have cared either way because they're dead already. It doesn't matter.
Well, what
So-
would Matt do for a fallen soldier? Like, you'd cover them, right?
Well, yeah, we covered them, but we put them in a tent.
Well, yeah, but there's not enough
in the house.
people. There's not enough people to do that right now. While I have to deal with the injured people. That
Journey.
comes second.
I
If
could have
Journey
done
would
it.
do it, then Journey would.
Journey's also injured. If you did that, that means you did not recover.
I'm not that injured.
But that means you didn't
But you
recover
are
at all
injured.
if you did that.
Oh.
Yeah,
That's what I'm
because
saying. Like,
you have to
They're
full
probably
rest.
where they
You
were.
have to basically be bedridden to heal up deadly damage.
Well, that means I wouldn't have healed at all, because I was working on the windows.
Yeah, the windows didn't take very long.
Okay.
That wasn't
So that's
something
different.
that took long. You were just putting up a couple pieces of wood.
Yeah, like this is dragging bodies because nobody's helping you
Right.
from one place to the other.
Okay, well, can we just say we kind of, like, covered them and moved them to the side?
I mean, that wouldn't take too long, and then
Okay.
we could still deal with everybody else.
Right.
That's the thing. Like, I don't. You deal with the living before you deal with the dead. They're dead or not.
Right.
Then they're undead. In theory, but they might.
Right. Well, we don't know that, so.
Well, yeah, but in theory, the dead aren't undeading. They're just gonna become deader. So you
Yeah.
deal with the living, so they don't become the deader.
Yeah, because we were more concerned with staying not dead.
Yes.
Exactly.
Living is good and dying is not as good.
What do you put
Questionable.
on to roll a breaking point, Tanya?
What now?
What do you roll to do a breaking point?
It is your integrity. So you're basically just it's a resolve and composure, with some additional dice if you have it. So because
How many
there
is
isn't-
additional?
I'm letting you know, because there isn't anything, like there's nothing in the list for modifiers for this type of thing, because you're basically sitting in a house with dead, decomposing bodies in the spring in Colorado with no air conditioning. It's not going to be pleasant.
No.
So it is resolve and composure. If your integrity is 8 to 10, you get a +2. If it's 7 to 6, you get a +1. I don't think anybody is below a 7. So when it asks you your
1, 2,
modifier
3,
number, you just put the
5,
number
6.
in where it asks you for that is.
Wait, I have an integrity of 6.
Then it's
If you have
one.
an integrity of 6, then it is a +1.
So what am I rolling?
You are rolling resolve and composure +1. Preacher's fine. Even with his fucking wound thing. Which means you also get another beat. Journey's fine. Gets a beat.
I am not.
No, you're fine.
Oh, okay.
Resolve composure. Yeah, you had 1 success. You get a beat.
Yeah.
Alright, so you left the bodies where they are. And Hector arrives and says, I heard you had some problems with some Mormons and some dogs. And at that point, what do you say? Journey's the only one out there.
I tell him, Unfortunately, the man and wife of the house perished during the fight, but they're still inside. Uh, don't know what else to tell them.
Okay.
So,
Well,
and I turn around and start walking back towards the house.
I guess I'll take a look at the bodies of the Dawsons first, and follows you inside. And can you point me to where they are?
Yeah, I point them to wherever we pulled them.
They're upstairs.
Oh, wait, they didn't.
They were upstairs.
I didn't think they died. They were upstairs.
They were in bed when this happened.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
they're upstairs.
Well, I will. That looks horrible on us, then, yo. Wait a minute.
Well, I mean, they weren't in bed when they died, but when the
Right.
attack happened, they were in bed. So Mr. Dawson got up and collected a firearm and shot. You heard one shot in the house.
Yeah.
He no longer has his firearm.
Yep.
Journey doesn't know that.
And then Mrs. Dawson died not too far from him, not in bed, and you heard the screams, and they were both pretty much at the doorway of the room, which is why there was so much blood spray outside in the hallway, because both of them got their throats ripped out.
Okay. Well, I would have at least,
Covered the body?
yeah, like covered them and laid
Okay.
them.
Okay.
Just put
Respect-
some newspaper down. It'll be okay.
Just what?
Just put some newspaper down.
It'll be fine.
No, I would have grabbed whatever cover they had on the bed and covered them up.
Yeah.
So,
That nice handmade quilt.
not my problem.
So Hector walks inside with you, and you meet him upstairs, and he looks at the bodies, and he cringes for a moment, turns a little paler. You can see like the blood drain from his face as he's looking at the scene in front of him.
Yeah, and I look at him and I go, see the problem?
Dogs, you say?
Mm-hmm. Big ones.
He,
I hunt and I haven't seen dogs as big as these.
Do I hear them? Where am I?
Did you follow him? Would you have followed him?
Are we still in the house? I don't-
Yeah,
they're
we're in the
upstairs.
house.
They're upstairs looking at Mr. and Mrs. Dawson.
Where's Preacher? Where are you?
I'm
you
assuming you guys
downstairs?
are. I'm assuming you guys have been kind of hanging out in what would be considered the living room,
Yeah,
Okay.
I would say that, yeah.
or
Okay.
what they call the
Speed up,
sitting
just-
room.
Carving into the hills.
The sitting room. So I wait a minute and then go up and enter
Yeah.
slightly
Uh,
after
Hec-
they go in.
Hector looks sick. He looks pale, and you can hear him say, "Dogs, you say?"
So I interrupt with, yeah, I've never seen anything like it. In the war, they had dogs occasionally, but we didn't see anything like this. It was new for me too. You're not looking so good. Let's step out back out into the hallway.
All right. And the Mormons, where are they?
I don't know. Did we leave them where they lay? In the grass?
Yeah, Journey wouldn't have moved him because then Journey wouldn't have healed.
Yeah.
Okay.
So,
We were busy dealing with our own, so as far as I know, they're where they were felled.
All right. He goes downstairs and goes to a small room off the side near the front door and comes back out with a lantern and goes back outside and with his lantern now lit and out there.
Yes.
Can you point in a general direction?
So weren't there some right out to the north?
Yeah,
East
there,
of the building.
there was I think there's actually Preacher killed one right near the tree he was at.
Yeah, that was a little bit farther away, but weren't there some closer to us?
There were some in the field.
Yeah, they were closer to the tree that Tallulah was at.
Okay. So I
So-
point and say there was one over there, there's two over there to Tallulah's
So,
tree.
yeah, the two trees that are out there.
Yeah.
Alright, so he makes his way out towards the tree that he can make out in the now getting darker evening. And he's out there for a good bit of time. Is anybody following him out there?
Yeah, I will.
I would step out just to see him. I'm not going with him,
Actually-
but I would just step out of the house to watch.
Actually, Reese, now that he's off the fucking horse, would probably follow him as well.
Tallulah just goes out on the porch and sits there.
Yeah.
All right, feet up on the rail.
Yeah, basically. Chewing on a piece of
Piece
hay.
of straw. Yeah.
Yep. Yep.
What about Kali?
Kali will sort of be, sort of, yeah, she'll go over. She's not going to be right up on them, but sort of be looking at what they're doing.
Okay. So Kali's following. Matt's following. Journey is
On the porch with Tallulah.
on the porch of Tallulah and Preacher.
Preacher is just sitting in the living room.
Okay, sitting in the sitting room. Okay.
He's in quite a lot of pain.
Yes,
No.
he is. Yes, he is. Okay. So Kali and Matt follow behind Hector and this well-dressed dandy of a looking man with his dirt stash.
I think those are called dad stashes or dirty Sanchez.
That Dear Sanchez is something else entirely.
I know.
Yeah. It's a very narrow mustache that basically stops like right at the line of his lip.
Mm-hmm. Pencil stash.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. So Hector goes out there with the lantern and is looking around, and the bodies are very naked still. Kind of looks back at the two following. Naked Mormons?
This is how they were when we found them. I don't know if they had clothes on before, but by the time I got up here after they were dead, they were already naked.
Okay. And Reese is gonna step up and take a gander at the area. What are you giggling about?
Otis. Sorry.
The only reason we knew that they were Mormons is, didn't one of them have a cross?
Yeah, they were all wearing crosses, but Preacher looked at one and rolled a religion check and was an occult
Oh,
check.
okay. Was the preacher back there and knew that he could tell by their crosses what they were. Otherwise, we would just think they're crazy naked men. With dogs.
Alright.
Purple magic underpants? They're naked.
Why purple?
They're invisible naked underpants. Wait, magic underpants.
They're flesh-toned magic underpants.
Flesh tone. Nude.
Okay. Reese takes a look around, and he is walking with a purpose. He's constantly looking where he's putting his feet, to not disturb any footprints that are on the ground. And he kneels down next to one set of footprints, and motions Hector over and points out this huge canine.
Dude, that's where this
Like-
was going.
Like human-sized canine footprint. Hector looks at it for a moment. Dogs?
That's all that I've seen that look that big. I've never seen one that size, but they look like dogs to me. Unless they were domestic wolves, but I've not seen that either.
Let's go ahead and one more time, see if he sees this. Yep. Near the body, about where the body's foot is, There is also a very large dog print, canine print, that should have been disturbed if a human walked on top of it.
Should have? Should have notes that it wasn't.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
It wasn't.
We don't know this.
Preacher does. Because Preacher killed one up close and watched the transformation from giant, creepy fucking wolf thing to humanoid.
That's right.
I didn't understand. I get it now.
Yeah. So where the human's foot is roughly resting, it looks like it fell out of not a human footprint. And Hector scratches his head, and Reese shakes his head, kind of looks back at Callie and Matt. I do say that I believe you've had something a bit larger than a dog, yes?
It seems so.
Well, I honestly didn't go to get a good look at them. Fighting is not my
Check
forte.
this out. Yes, Miss Collie stayed and watched the house to make sure nothing came back. Except when we chased it away. That's my dog.
Detected.
My old dog.
Crikey!
Well, Hector, I believe that what you're looking for is perhaps something a bit more ominous than dogs and Mormons.
What would that be?
Well, I mean, there's always stories to tell. You've never heard stories of individuals who, by the full moon, change their shape?
Those are stories, though. There's no science or research to back these things. I've never seen one.
Men with large dogs are a much more believable stories than people who change to animals. I'm guessing is what you are going for.
I understand that, yes, but that doesn't appear to be the case here.
Imagine if they had those in the war. One side would have been much better off.
Collie's kind of like is gonna kind of put an arm on Matt's, a hand on Matt's arm, like chill. We got
but
this.
for real though.
Oh my god, is Matt like having a PTSD moment?
Probably.
But for real. If one side was like, we are werewolves, bitches. And we're missing
Okay.
Is
It's either
this-
I have closed book if that matters for him trying to figure it out. But Matt is kind of freaking out, so that might not matter.
Is this like Lincoln versus zombies or something? Like, what was that movie?
No,
Yeah.
I'll be like, well, did I see them change? I don't remember if I did. Because I think everybody
No.
shot was inside and they left.
Yep. You did not.
Well, all I
see
know
them
is what I
change.
saw. And all I saw was people and dogs. I didn't see
Every-
people become dogs. That's all I'm saying.
Everybody but Preacher was far enough away that they didn't actually see the transformation.
See the
But you
change.
went to
Okay.
the bodies and like, oh, it's a human body.
Yeah.
You know,
I mean, you
when,
saw
you know what
saw
happened.
the huge hulking beast that attacked you, and when you went to the dead bodies, they were human.
Yeah.
So you didn't actually see the transformation, which is fine. So you can just be like, well, maybe they were wearing a costume. I don't fucking know.
Yeah.
Actually,
Well, I saw-
thinking
I
about
saw-
it,
Your mind will
people-
try and play that off as this is not something supernatural.
Yeah. So it's like I saw dogs, and then we shot them, and then there were dead humans. I don't know what happened in between. I didn't see it. So I guess maybe Maybe we accidentally hit the humans and didn't see them because the dogs were so scary.
I'm trying to think. I don't think Kali actually saw the werewolves. Like, she heard them. I don't think she actually saw them. Okay.
You heard the howls. You didn't actually see the werewolves. Alright. So, Reese, after explaining that you know, these stories that you've heard, well, I do believe that your large blonde friend back there is a native, is he not?
Well, yes. What bearing does this have on this?
I literally, my actual human brain was like, what do you mean native? They're not native to Colorado.
Just keep
Well,
sipping.
I got it.
As I've said, I like to read the dime store magazines and stories. And, there was a story about a particular tribe who could change their shape, skin shift.
I don't believe I've ever seen...
Don't laugh, Janice, and not inaccurate.
I know.
This is a strong Native American.
I know. I just didn't put two and two together.
I don't believe I've ever seen Jenny do that, if that is your implication.
Well,
Well, seasoned indeed.
I wasn't implying that your friend could do it, but surely he's heard stories, yes?
But you'll have to pardon me, Inspector. I just don't know that the stories that you are familiar with would lead much credence to this. Like, she's gonna kind of give him a look just like, whether you're right or not, what's gonna stand?
Well, I say we let Hector get about his investigation and bring those children back, yes?
Yes, that seems the best. Let's try and give them a happy ending, as it were, to their story. Leave your kids! Don't even!
I don't know if Morgan's back yet or not. She said
I don't think
BRB in chat. But you can thank her for this storyline.
So I grumble a bit about ridiculousness, but then I'm like, well, let's go back. I have people to attend to.
Okay.
Because
So
Chris is like bleeding
Hector
out to
keeps,
death somewhere.
Hector keeps walking and looking around and picks up a trail and goes back to the house to grab his horse and Rando, and he ride off after this trail as long as he can into the night. Alone.
Okay, so it's just me and Reese for a moment?
No, Reese probably walked back towards the house with Matt.
With Matt? Oh, okay.
I probably
To let
stormed
Hector
off a
do
little
his
bit
thing.
ahead of everybody, though, because I was grumpy.
A little bit ahead, yeah.
Okay.
I was grumbling.
Collie would have kept, kind of pace with Reese and very quietly.
I know you have noticed some things, but the people here are practical, and such fanciful stories will not get us any help.
I will keep that in mind.
Then back to polite smile. I am none the wiser. I am but a silly Frenchwoman.
I have a legit
Yeah.
question, though. Like, are you supposed to be
Kinda
Creole?
smirks at you.
Creole? No.
Okay. I just was...
I asked her that in the second episode.
Oh, yeah, I
Oh,
think I missed that.
hey,
Sorry.
Morgan's back. You guys can thank her for this storyline.
Hi, thank you!
Oh, you're
Morgan missed it.
welcome.
You missed it. Somebody, I think, was it Alicia, said, let's get the kids a happy ending, and I just couldn't stop.
For
laughing.
their story, and it's kids. So that's weird to make that joke there.
Yeah, I don't. That's a bad one. I'm uncomfy.
I know, but you know why they took the kids.
Yes,
No.
So
I do.
Morgan
And I
does.
gave the
Tula
pigeon
doesn't.
away.
So I couldn't help it. She said the words.
One thing Collie's gonna check on, because she, it's sort of like the arm and the, arm and arm again. Does he have a ring?
Oh,
Okay, noted.
wow.
What?
That's important.
Has Future had
is.
any alcohol?
When I'm in need, yeah. She's a trifling friend indeed.
Why do you think I'm digging
Oh, she's a gold digger.
I have
Way
clearly.
over time.
I clearly don't care about
That
money.
digs on me. Ba-ba-ba-ba-ba.
I want information. I probably have more money than most.
Information.
Oh my goodness.
She wants all that info.
You know what? I don't need this.
This is how I felt the other night when I was on watch. Feel my pain.
Yeah, but that was in character. Character.
Wait. Which watch?
The one with I can't remember who she was on
Thomas,
with.
who's all creepy.
One of the
now,
two
so it's fine.
ranchers.
He's broken. It's fine. It's all gone.
Yeah.
Neat.
Neat.
Besides, in character, none of you know I made that observation. So suck it.
Have I noticed
Aw.
Chris drinking at all since he's been injured?
I don't know. Has Preacher been drinking?
Well, he's out of his liquor, right? That's why we were
I
hiding
think so.
the other
I
liquor?
think you guys were hiding it.
I
yeah.
gave him
Yep.
my bottle. I don't know how long ago.
Oh, he finished that shit off
Yeah.
Okay.
because it was early.
No,
Okay.
he's starting to get the shakes and whatnot, so he's keeping busy and trying to forget.
Do I notice?
Make a perception check.
Which is with
Wits and
first.
composure.
Okay, that's what I thought, but then I wasn't. I didn't want to remember wrong what's happening. There we go. Uno.
Yeah, you notice.
Okay. And my bag's still probably at the tent.
Nah, you probably would have went and got it because you
Oh,
used your
got it.
medical supplies.
Oh, that's
Mhm.
true. Okay, so I go in and find a little bit of the booze that I got, and then go into the kitchen and find something like coffee or tea, some sort of
They have
beverage
coffee, yeah.
with flavor. Okay, so I get some coffee and I make some coffee, put a little bit of that in there, and put my booze away, and then come back and bring that to Preacher and say, this will help you heal. This will help you heal a little bit faster. And give it to him.
All right. Going to take a sniff first, and then have a drink, and then say, just like we used to drink back in the army.
Damn right.
And at which point, then I will probably wince a little bit and still be in a tremendous amount of pain.
Yeah.
Yep.
But you no longer have shakes.
How long are you guys gonna stay at the house?
I think we don't really have a choice but to stay until Preacher.
Yeah, don't we need to be all basically healed?
Yeah, it's gonna take. I think we determined 15 days for Preacher to heal up completely.
Is
Yeah.
there who is actually at decent health?
I have a bludgeoning and a
Holly's
fatal.
the only one.
Yeah.
I have a
Can she
bludgeon.
drive a cart and the rest of us chill in the wagon and rest?
That's a good question. Can Kali drive a cart? I
Muted.
You're
believe.
muted,
Muted.
Alicia.
Yup.
That was muted too.
I know. What's driving a cart skills?
Drive.
Drive.
Nope, can't do that.
I mean, you
Neither.
could, but it's gonna be a -1.
So it'd be driving what?
You're gonna kill everybody.
Let's find out, shall we?
Well, Journey is the least damaged, besides
sure.
Collie.
Sure.
And also probably the best person to watch where we're going and to navigate.
Sure.
But-
We're gonna say because you're driving a cart with horses, it's gonna be probably drive and strength.
I have tracking.
Nope,
We're
can't.
actually
I
looking
literally
for those
cannot
people.
drive the cart. Literally can't do it.
Okay.
Is it gonna be like you're rolling -1 dice,
Yeah. Well, no, not -1, 0.
0 dice?
Stars.
You would never
Yeah.
get an excess.
Not aligned. Can't do it.
Nope, can't do it.
I can try.
Okay.
If you want me to try. Like, I'm not gonna offer to do it, but if they are like, hey, we need to leave, then I'm like, okay, if nobody else can do it, I will try.
We should
Well,
probably
while
try
Reese
to.
is here, or the Hector and them come back, why don't we move the bodies out of the house so you don't have to keep making those checks while you're here recovering?
We could give them a proper burial.
Yeah, but do we want to hang out at this house?
Can we just
Well,
burn them?
Hector
so.
and Randy the Rando have ridden off into the night following the trail.
Oh.
Right.
Do
That's
they
the same
come
Reese.
back? Do they come back?
Not tonight.
Oh, you know
Okay.
what? We should totally get Reese to help us move the bodies.
Yeah.
That's what I was suggesting.
Well, Reese, if what this nonsense you're saying is true, we don't want them coming back. We should move them and then burn them. You want to help?
I'm not burning it.
You don't gotta. Just move it.
Why do we need to burn it? Why can't we just bury them?
Because disease is a thing?
Reasons.
That's why you used to bury people at that time.
But
Or
their
burn them.
family might want to have like a proper.
Oh, you mean the family that just got stolen?
Yeah.
Bad Mormons.
That wasn't.
Yeah, but like if we get the kids back, then like.
I mean, it's fine, but if they make you sick, that's on you. If you want to bury them. But we should get them out of the house.
We can get them out of the house, and then tomorrow I'll start digging some graves, I guess.
Okay. Reese will assist with getting them out of the house. Athletics, strength. Yup.
Reese knows how to do his job.
Unlike some other crafty mofo I know.
Wow, shade. Grown.
I don't make things. I don't know who she's talking about.
Failing her roles today.
I don't know why you talk about yourself like that. You should work on it.
The one been failing my roles today.
Alright, so he gets Mr. and Mrs. Dawson out the house. And places them like off to the side. Behind the house where there isn't a whole lot of like ground
Sunlight?
No, there isn't a whole lot
Okay.
of ground disturbed activity. So he's not disrupting the crime scene, as it were.
Gotcha. I will help him if it seems beneficial to. Like, he probably needs help.
Nah, he got it. I mean,
Okay.
Mr. Dawson, kind of a portly guy, but he's fine. He's not injured, and he's a whip of a man, but apparently he's wiry. So that happens, and it's night. It's the first night after the attack, so it is not a complete full moon, but it's still a nice bright moonlit night. What do you guys want to do? You just gonna crash out, or?
I'm gonna stand watching the porch.
Kali will invite Reese to stay, so he doesn't have to try and get back to town right in the middle of the night.
I'm going to attempt to bless my ammunition.
That's fair.
Okay.
That's pretty good.
Make an occult, and you know, we're gonna say that that's probably a social thing. Make an occult and presence check, or maybe manipulation. You're blessing things is totally manipulation.
Manipulation.
What is manipulation? Is that what I think that is?
I have
Okay.
a specialization in the occult.
Yep. So you could
Or-
add a 1 modifier,
The one? Okay.
which means it'll cancel out that that I am fucked up still.
Fuck.
You just don't believe hard enough.
Makes sense.
You yep, you just sitting there praying over your bullets, not believing, really wanting some more of that coffee. And Reese accepts your invitation, indicating that it is getting pretty late out, or pretty dark out, and he doesn't know jack all about the area.
Nothing. Yes, Vitamin and Kali will make him. You just make coffee, so Kali will just take some of Matt's coffee, offer that to him.
Okay. He sips at it. He sniffs it first, and then sips at it, because it looks much darker than tea.
Oh, do not worry. This doesn't have any alcohol in it.
No, he just didn't know what coffee was.
Oh, no, it is. It can be quite tasty.
I mean, I know they had coffee in England, but he didn't.
It's fine. No.
Okay. Yeah, he drinks it slowly. It's still hot. Matt likes to boil things. Medic. Gotta boil them. Gotta boil all them bandages to get them clean.
Boil the
Boil
chips
the
away.
evil out.
Alright. So, what would you guys like to do?
I'm trying to think. Well, one thing I am curious about, just to confirm, is Reese been on the case since the murder started, or was he brought on later?
Are you asking him that?
Yes.
Okay. Well, I guess I've been on the case since they started. Yes, at least since they started in London.
Do you think that there were cases like this connected on other lands?
Oh, I've no doubt. There's been several reports in France and Italy.
That is quite concerning. And are you sure it's just one man?
Seems to be the same type of attack, and the bodies are found with the same wounds. So yes, I believe it's probably the same individual. Would it be a man or a woman? I'm not quite sure.
They must be fairly well off to be able to travel so far.
Well, I mean, with as many murders as they've committed, then they've probably robbed the dead.
No, a fair point.
Are there chairs upstairs at all?
There is a chair in the Mr. and Mrs. Dawson's bedroom. It's a wooden chair.
Okay.
There is no chair in the children's bedrooms. It's just a bed and there's a trunk at the foot of the beds.
Okay. While they're talking about it's not a dog man, it's somebody that's like gallivanting around the planet murdering folks. I get all huffy and I'm like, well, that makes even less sense. I'm going to bed. But I go upstairs and I get the chair and drag it to the window where they both jumped out of and sit at the window to go to sleep.
Okay. Journey boarded that up.
Okay.
I mean, not perfectly, but it's you know.
Well, I'm still gonna like pretend to be grumpy, but I'm like a little bit concerned. So even though it's boarded up, I'm still gonna like
You're okay.
hang out.
Okay.
But like secretly, like nobody knows I'm grumpy or concerned about it. Just gonna go.
Okay.
I'm gonna huff and puff that direction and go to bed.
So you so yeah, Kali and Reese are sitting in the sitting room where Preacher is. Journey's
Can I
on the
hear
front
them
porch.
from where I am? That whole conversation?
Leave the front door open?
No.
No, probably not.
Then nope.
I just assume there might be windows or something.
I mean,
front.
there are, but they're closed.
They'd be on the opposite side from you. Like the Brokens wouldn't be on the opposite side. So.
Okay. That's cool.
Yeah. What is Tallulah doing?
Work.
Work. I don't know. I guess she's resting. Maybe is there a couch in the, bless you, in the living room or something?
Yeah, there's like there's a couple chairs and what would be considered a couch of that time, yes.
Alright, she's probably resting on that with like her, hat over her face.
Alright, while Kali and Reese are having this conversation and Preacher is, tenderly looking at his bullets.
Did we check on the
That was
crazies?
vaguely sexual.
Did we check on the crazies upstairs?
Not since they've been locked in the room.
Oh my god, you guys locked them in a room?
Somebody should do that.
Yeah,
Maybe
Kali
Journey
locked in the room when you
remembers.
guys got back, so they've been locked up there for probably about 40 minutes.
You
The
should-
Journey saw. I mean, I'm pretty sure everybody saw her do this, right?
Oh yeah, everybody saw that shit.
Yeah.
So
they
I
didn't do it in
realized-
secret.
I realized it's been hours since,
No,
and
it's
I
like
go
40
in.
minutes.
Since I
hour.
thought we've been just
No, it's
sitting
been
here
like
since the
maybe,
people
it's
left.
like maybe an hour tops.
Okay, they're fine. Never mind then. I thought it'd been a while.
Nah, they fine. They're not gonna resort to cannibalism yet.
Okay. But
Well,
so
they're
in
kind
the-
of
so-
cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs, so we don't know what they're gonna do.
I mean, if they do, there'll be 2 less people to feed.
That is a point.
Y'all are vicious, man.
I'm a terrible person. It's fine.
It's okay. This is the way everybody's gonna be by the end of the game, so it's fine.
Okay, so right now it's me, Preacher, and Reese in like the sitting room, or
And Tula.
Tallulah. Okay. So, out of the as you call them dime store novels you read, what was one of your favorites of your fanciful tales?
Well, it's a work of fiction, unfortunately, but I do like the story of Dr. Frankenstein. Frankenstein.
Hmm. I don't know. Would Kali actually be familiar with that? Obviously, I know, but
Make an intelligence and a
Whoa.
academics.
Yeah. Yeah, because it's a modern literature at that point.
nope.
Nope. let that Mary Shelley person know. Stupid bitch.
Just
Wow.
That was violent.
wow, harsh.
What did Mary Shelley ever do to you?
Right?
No.
Nothing.
Like,
I enjoy her work. But apparently Collie's never fucking heard of her.
That doesn't mean she thinks she's stupid. She just doesn't know what he's talking about. I cannot say I'm familiar with that one.
Oh, it's a book about a man who I haven't read it in a long time and I haven't seen the movies in forever.
Mm-hmm.
But correct me if I'm wrong. Doesn't somebody in his life die?
uh-huh.
And then he decides to make the monster?
Mm-hmm.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Pretty sure that's how it goes.
I think so.
Yeah. So he explains it to you about, and he goes into probably more detail than necessary about the grave robbing and the anatomy portions of the story.
Oh, that is detailed.
Fun fact, at this time, they would have actually had doctors trying to do this shit for real in England.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Just so you know.
Yup.
I'm just
And
trying
I
to
believe-
not
I
let
believe
people
some of the
think.
I believe some of the original copies of the book included a lot of anatomy diagrams.
Yeah, like they were legit trying to do this. That's where it came from.
No, but like
Mac-
the fictional novel included anatomy diagrams.
Yeah.
Actual diagrams, yeah, from
Mm-hmm.
cadavers. Matt just doesn't want people thinking that people can be something else because then they will look at Matt more.
Matt, you like, how have you kept a cover this long? You have zero chill.
Yeah, for real.
Grumpy.
Zero.
Also,
Not good at
sometimes
this.
you're in girls' clothes and sometimes you're not, so like...
No, I've not been in girls'
Yeah,
clothes
she's-
from the very beginning.
Matt's
been
always
dressed
been
as a
in male
man.
clothes the entire time on the ranch.
Yeah.
But didn't she arrive as a
No.
woman?
No.
Yeah, but that was the not the ranch. The very first day off the train I was, and
Arrived-
then after that I was
yeah,
a man.
arrived in town
Yeah.
as a woman and then changed clothing the next morning
Right.
when they met you for work at the ranch.
Yeah. I'm just saying, like, a lot of you guys are like, should know.
No, they didn't know
Collie's
she
the
was
only
on
one who
train.
knows.
Really?
They
Mhm.
didn't
Nobody
know-
else was
they didn't know
like-
it- yeah,
No.
they didn't know it- they didn't fucking care. We got off the train, we went to a bar.
Oh, alright.
Mm-hmm.
Collie's the
only
only
knows.
one that took an interest in rifling through other people's stuff.
People shouldn't leave their doors unlocked.
Jesus
Even if
Christ.
they lock them, that's
I
not
do
gonna
have
help.
I have
alternate
not
identity
fixed
and
anybody's lock.
anonymity merits. You know, I have to use them.
Sorry, you have what merits?
Anonymity and alternate identity merits.
Yeah, see, there you go.
So, yeah.
I'm just not good at the role playing of it.
Yeah, it's fine.
But yeah, cause
He-
it goes.
Yeah, he goes into
Go ahead.
detail.
Oh, that is disturbing. I do not like the idea of being brought back from the dead, or making someone out of dead people.
He gives you a nod and kind of looks at you, maybe just a little off, like, but it's increasing our lifespan. It's giving us, it's pushing science forward.
Danger, Will Robinson, danger.
Ah, no, he's gonna try and kill us all!
This is a plot twist.
They're all dead, Dave. They're all dead.
That's from
I think you're trying to tell me that everybody's dead. They're all dead, Dave.
All my friends are dead.
But from the story you tell me, that man was not happy to be created. Extending life means nothing if you no longer want to live.
That's true. The creature in the book didn't want to be created, but it it did, in the book, progress science, and the
Yes.
unfortunate thing for it is that it didn't want it, but we, in the book they learned more about human anatomy and science and increasing
And
lifespans.
then the created one also spent his life seeking revenge on his creator. While science may have been furthered, the man who helped do it lived most of his life in fear from that point on, dying on some forsaken, frozen piece of land. Was it truly worth it? Could he have not done other things with his life? He sounded rather brilliant, but he spent most of it running. I'm not sure that was worth the price of this.
Sometimes you make decisions, you're not quite sure what the outcome will be.
And sometimes you can learn from mistakes of the past.
It is just a work of fiction after all.
Yes, just like men who turn into wolves.
He gives you a little smirk.
She smiles.
Yes, just like men who turn into wolves and killers who drain bodies of blood.
Such fanciful ideas.
Indeed.
The fucking vampire is gonna turn us all into zombies. God damn it!
He's not a vampire.
I don't think vampires turn people into zombies. They turn them into thralls.
Depends on continuity. It could either be thralls or ghouls. It depends. Lots of different variation with vampire lore.
Ghouls aren't zombies, though.
I don't think he's a vampire.
It's some people use that term interchangeably. Again, it sort of depends on which story you're going based on.
At least you really just hate zombies.
That actually has nothing to do with it. Alicia's just has
She's a
a lot.
zombieist.
Alicia's nerding out.
Zombies are traditionally
Just like,
somebody
don't
that
at me
is
with
a
vampire
thrall
lore,
to
don't
somebody
start.
else. It doesn't matter who they're a thrall to. A zombie is a thrall. That is their original purpose in life, is to be a thrall. It's just a different word. So yes, vampires can make zombies.
This conversation between Kali and Reese has gone quite late into the night. Preacher has probably passed out wherever it was he was sitting. Tallulah, I don't know if she would be asleep on the couch or if she's trying to manipulate and let people think she's asleep. Well, listen to this.
I mean, she might have started out listening. I don't know if you want to make me roll to see if she fell asleep or not.
Question, is she interested in the conversation?
She is curious about that dude.
Okay, well then, yeah, go ahead and make a, I guess it's a stamina... Do a stamina composure. Or resolve.
I'm gonna do that one. That's way better than my...
Yeah, I think resolve makes more sense. Yeah, you stay awake.
Cool.
Hat still pulled over your face.
Sure.
Well, it is getting rather late, but I do enjoy our conversations.
He gives you a nod.
Well, if you need anything, you can wake one of us up. Otherwise, I am glad you'll be here to protect me from fanciful stories.
You hear Tallulah.
Collie just kind of like thinks about it for a sec, just like, no. Nope.
Alright, where is Kali gonna go sleep?
Good fucking question. Well, the bodies are out of here, but there's still kind of blood splatter upstairs. The
Yeah.
couch is occupied. The chair is occupied. The guys are locked in that one room. Oh, wait. Fuck it. Just kicking them out of that room.
It's the
There's a
sitting
kid's
room.
room.
Huh?
You're in the sitting room.
Right, but there aren't any places to sleep here.
I mean,
The
there's
kids'
two chairs.
rooms.
You're each sitting on a chair.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's a
actually,
chair. There's a
it's
bed upstairs.
empty.
I'm taking that.
There's kids'
Okay.
rooms.
So Kali makes her way upstairs. Which bed is she going to?
So, because the room where we locked the guys in, that had a bed, right?
Uh-huh. There's one of the kids' rooms, yeah.
Oh, right. So that bed's going to be really small.
Does it matter?
She's going to go and unlock the door and, kind of poke her head in. Okay. You can walk about as you please now.
Yeah, no, they're asleep.
She's like,
Fine.
fuck.
Because it's just the kids' room and then the adults' room, and that's where all the blood is.
Well, there's two kids.
There's
rooms,
two kids.
A boy and a girl.
Okay. She will go to the other one then.
Okay. It is not a small bed, but it is a single-sized bed.
Okay. That's fine.
Is that the one with the broken window?
Matt sitting at the window.
No. Matt sitting at the broken window. It was the window in the hallway that all
Oh,
the
okay.
girls escaped.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So, I'm assuming, just because of cost factor, they didn't make beds to fit their fucking bodies. They just made, this is the bed you're gonna grow up in.
Fair. Okay. That's fair. Alright, so she'll go in there.
And that's where they put the the babies to, like, cribs? Fuck cribs! Put them on a bed! Alright, so you make your way up to the room and go to sleep on the bed.
I mean, I definitely go through all the stuff in there first, but then I go to sleep, then I go sleep on the bed.
I noticed that somebody
It's-
went into a room. I
Yeah.
go back to sleep.
Okay. Yep.
Grumble.
So Reese kind of keeps the chair you're sitting in, and
Rabble, rabble, rabble,
Journey
rabble.
is still outside on the porch, probably at this point in time taking a seat on one of the chairs, and probably kicked up his feet.
Mm-hmm.
Looking
out towards the horizon, probably
Yep.
dozing, half sleep,
Nobody-
half awake.
Nobody's relieving you because nobody said we should probably keep watch.
Yeah,
Nope.
no.
Nope.
So at some point, everybody falls asleep.
Yep.
And are abruptly woken by a cock's crow at some point in the morning.
Before
Sure.
falling asleep, Preacher will have read his Bible a little bit and
Mhm.
is going to underline passage Matthew 7:15 before passing out.
Okay, you have the Bible open, underline it, and then sit and stare at it for a minute before dozing off into your chest. Bible still open.
Yes.
Okay. At which point in the morning you are all abruptly woken up by a cock's crow. Reese is still sitting in his chair, half asleep.
He didn't actually ever fall asleep?
You don't know that.
I'm asking.
You don't know that. But he's sitting in the chair when you guys wake up, half asleep.
Alright, when I get up, I kick his chair. Is he awake or
Yeah,
asleep?
he startles.
Morning.
Good morning. To Lula, was it?
Mm-hmm.
Alrighty. What's everybody doing?
Do I get this other point of bludgeoning taken away?
Yes, anybody who has just bludgeoning, the bludgeoning is now healed.
How about those of us with lethal?
It goes down to bludgeoning.
All of it or one?
One goes down to bludgeoning.
Okay.
I wait until everybody that was upstairs that isn't the two crazy folk go downstairs,
Sure, yep. I can
and
do
I check on them.
You go, wait, what?
Collie's the only one upstairs, right? That's not.
Correct, yes.
Okay. So I wait until she goes downstairs, and then
two catatonic guys are up there too.
That's who I'm checking on. So I wait till she goes downstairs, and then I go knock on the door and open it and check on him.
Yeah, you knock. There is zero answer.
So I open it and I poke my head in.
They are sitting on the floor, leaned against one of the walls where Kali left them the night before, looking like they're just coming awake.
So I notice them. I get. Do we have like pen light things at that time? Not like pen lights, but like some sort of light. Okay.
I mean,
Yeah. I open their eyeballs and I look at each of them, and then
I think
pitch.
I want to say back then they just kind of like tilted them up towards the light.
Yeah, and then I pinch the back of their hands and see if I get a response. Like hard.
What type of response are we supposed to get from pinching on the back of the hands?
Anything that's not just catatonic deadness?
They kind of glance down at your hand as you're doing it, but don't really say anything.
Okay. Huh. Well, it looks like you guys aren't quite ready to leave yet. Do either of you want to tell me how you're feeling? I'm just gonna stare at me.
Just gonna stare at you.
Well, we'll get you some water. We'll be right back. Now leave and close the door. Go get water.
Okay.
Come back up. Give him some water and leave.
Okay. What's everybody else doing? Hi, kitty.
Making some damn breakfast.
Yeah, I was gonna say scrounging around
bacon
for
and eggs?
breakfast for everybody.
Yeah,
Yeah.
bacon and eggs and beans.
Sure.
Well,
I don't
there's
know
a
where
whole
the
chicken
beans
coop.
come in at, but sure.
There's
Oh
a
yeah,
whole
chicken
coop.
and waffles.
Somehow I don't think that was a thing yet.
Sure it was.
We can make that happen. Look,
It's always been a thing.
Tallulah, we're gonna make that happen.
Yeah.
Chicken.
Tallulah mentions chicken, and I'm like, is that what you want?
It'd be like chicken and cast iron skillet biscuits or cornbread.
Sure.
Yeah. So,
I want chicken gravy.
Let's see.
And
We should
biscuits.
probably. What do you want? A feast, woman?
yeah, we may as well. So I look at Tallulah, I'm like, okay, you work on the biscuits, I'll go deal with the chicken.
All
so
right.
I go out back,
Kills a fucking
and
chicken.
kill like 2 chickens,
Why would you
And
kill a
bring it
chicken?
back.
There's a fuck ton of eggs.
to rather have fried chicken, yo.
Fried chicken, yo.
I don't. This is
Don't know anything about rationing food.
this is the survival thing that pisses me off all the time. People are like, "We got 2 sheep, a male and a female. Let's kill them both and eat them." No.
No, she just said there's a fuck ton of chickens, so I'm about to go kill 2.
Yeah, if we have a bunch of chickens, like whatever.
Yeah, they did that shit on the Fear the Walking Dead, where the college age kids ran across that little
And
farm
they killed all
and they had a shit ton of chickens, and they just killed them all and ate them. I'm like, eat the
And
eggs,
the
I mean,
you
dad
fuckers!
was like,
Yeah,
"Fuck
We're
are
not-
you doing?"
We're not killing
No.
them all. We're killing 2.
I know.
Yeah, we're
I
killing
know, but
2.
They
Journey's
literally
not
killed
that
them all.
It
Yeah, no.
apparently triggers me. I apparently triggered by this.
I
Yeah,
see.
that's
Yeah.
It's just like, oh, we're gonna have 2 today. She's like, we have to be here 2 weeks.
No.
Every day.
This
That'll
is
run.
just
That'll run them out.
this is just for today.
Until Tallulah's like, tomorrow I want fucking chicken.
No, because
No.
Journey's not stupid, and Journey can also hunt, so it's not like he's really worried about running out of food. That's not really his concern.
Okay.
You can always
You,
find food.
You go out and you kill 2 chickens. Wring
Yep.
their necks.
Rear their necks, do the feathering thing.
You
Cut
know
'em
you're not
up.
eating those. You know you're not gonna eat those for breakfast, right?
Why?
By the time you prep those, it's gonna be close to lunch.
Oh, fucking hell.
Cause you're plucking 2 fucking chickens.
Right?
Well,
It's just like,
she
this
can
is an
do, like-
instant gratification.
But you know what? But she was like eggs and bacon and biscuits and all that. So I'm working on the chicken while we eat all that stuff, and then I bring in the chicken afterwards, and the chicken is just like second breakfast.
Ah!
No, the chicken is like lunch, and you're not
Lunch.
making
Yeah,
shit,
which is second breakfast.
and you're not making shit because you're plucking chickens.
Well, no. After I finish, I hand them over. I do whatever I need to do to clean them, and
You
then I
have
hand them over to her. I know
Hand-
you pluck them, but it
hand-
doesn't take 8 hours because I've seen people do this shit in like 3.
Which means you're at lunch.
3 hours,
And
which
then
means
it's
you're at
left
lunch.
Yeah. Yeah, and I'm gonna give them to her and let her do the cooking part.
Okay.
So it's lunchtime now, Tallulah, and you got your chickens.
Yeah. There's nothing else better to do.
Innards still intact.
Neat.
Ooh,
Kind of,
frankincense are
yeah.
delicious.
Anyway,
I'm gonna
you guys
repurpose
eat.
for kind of fucking stew, I guess. I don't know.
Are you so are you guys gonna spend 2 weeks at the ranch for 15 days for Preacher to fully
If that's what it takes for a preacher to get healed.
I
I
have
don't think so. No, I don't think that's good. I think we should leave before he's healed. He just needs to not be dying anymore.
yeah.
Okay. Well, we'll do whatever the doctor says.
I mean,
Okay.
as long as he's stable to go, I think he can rest in the wagon.
Yes.
Okay. So we'll leave when Matt tells us it's okay for him.
Okay. So you, for the brevity of speed, you spend probably about 4 more days at the ranch.
We don't eat all the chickens.
Okay.
Are you sure?
Yeah, I'm sure.
Okay.
Okay. So yeah, you spend about 4 more days at the ranch. At some point, Reese returns to Sweet Meadow, probably that next day. He
Hector?
takes the horse. No, Hector's still out. Hector is investigating and following the trail of wolves.
Right, but did we ever see them come back
Mm-mm.
this way?
They're
No.
following the trail of the wolves.
Yeah, they're gone.
Fuck
They're
time.
dead. They're dead now? Is that what we're
Probably.
assuming?
I mean, probably,
Not
but
necessarily.
So is that the trail we're taking?
we don't know
I
yet.
don't
We
know.
didn't follow it. How would we know?
I don't know where you guys are going. So Reese returns to town that following morning while Journey's plucking 2 chickens. And I think that's where we're going to call it. You guys can kind of figure out what you want to do for next week, whether or not you want to go back to Sweet Meadow or if you want to go somewhere else.
Sweet Meadow's
Uh,
just the town, right?
Yeah, the town you arrived in when you first began.
Why would we go back there?
Well, for whatever reason, everybody's in a hurry to get off the ranch. I'm just like, we have food and resources here, and we don't have to pay for it. Why are we in a hurry to leave it exactly?
Because werewolves know where we are.
I think the werewolves got what they came for.
It's kind of my feeling, too. It's like, if everybody's still this hurt, it's like, why don't we just wait until we're healthy, then we can mosey? Why do we need to move people who are still injured? I don't see the need.
Yeah.
Well, if I'm
Journey-
outvoted, y'all want to stay, we can.
No, Journey will do whatever y'all want to do. Because he's just kind of up for the ride at this point.
Yeah, so I say we stay until everybody's full up. And then I guess we can maybe go back into town just to see if there's work anywhere else, or maybe...
If Hector came back. Wasn't he like the sheriff or some shit?
Yeah, we can, check on that.
We should probably see at least if he came back, because if he didn't come back, we have a problem. If he told people like the last thing he did was go to the farm where all these people died.
So after everybody's healed up, we'll go back and see if Hector came back. So we'd be heading back to Sweet Meadow to check on that.
And then we don't stay in town too long. Because people.
Alright, so
Sounds
I'm
good.
looking at the health thing.
Mm-hmm.
I'm losing 1 lethal damage every 2 days. Is that how it's going to work out?
I believe so, yeah.
Okay.
I think it... I'll have to look. It might be faster since Matt's tending to you. Unless
Doing things and
that's
stuff.
every 2 days with actually being tended to.
Yeah, so
That would be
one,
cool.
one day would take a lethal to a bludgeoning. The next day would take that bludgeoning gone.
Yeah.
Doing it that way.
And
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
with that's with constant tending.
Pretty much.
Okay,
I
then
think
yes.
so.
Okay.
So yeah, every
Because
2 days.
otherwise, I would be full up if I was doing it that way, so.
Okay.
Okay,
Sweet.
so you have to rest for how many days?
4 days will get me to 2 lethal and 1 bludgeoning.
Okay.
Which, that's enough I think I'm okay for that.
Well, I think the thing that Alicia was saying was we should just chill until
stay the
we're...
entire time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that would be another 5 days.
5 days, yeah.
Yeah. So basically, you're there for what, 10 days?
Still, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Well, I think
Sure.
it's a total of 10 to 10. I think it's like a total of 10 to 12. I think it was.
We can stay there unless we see signs that we need to skedaddle.
Okay.
So we'll stay here unless something occurs. After people healed up, go to Sweet Meadow, check on the investigation or the new investigation on where the hell the sheriff went. And worst comes to worst, we move on to another town, or try to, I guess.
Yeah.
Is that what the consensus was?
Yeah. Because whatever Reese is chasing, I don't want no part of.
Although
Oh.
honestly,
Oh, Journey doesn't know. Sorry. Never mind.
No, you do know. I told you what Reese was after. I said what they
You just said he's a
conversation and everything.
murderer.
Yeah, you just
What?
said he was after a murder.
I just know the initial conversation of the murder.
You didn't tell them anything that any part of that conversation you had like the night before.
But I know.
Yeah.
Oh,
You
that night?
heard everything. Yeah.
Because I didn't hear
Sure.
it. I was
I
outside.
mean, but you still know that the murderer, prefers, to kill women, because that was part of the initial thing. You know
Yeah.
that part.
Mm.
All right. So you guys can figure out what you want to do for next week, and thanks for watching, guys. As always, RPGs, tabletop role-playing games, my channel run for charity, and July's charity continues to be the National Center for Missing and Exploited Children. If you'd like to donate, you can scroll down to the panels below and click on their banner, and it'll take you down over to Tiltify, where you can throw some money at the charity. I will probably not be streaming anything this following week except for Sunday's Ezla game. It depends how I feel. Hasn't been great. So, tell us who you are, where we can find you on the interwebs, Alicia.
Hey, I'm NG9 on Twitch. I like stream video games and swear a whole bunch. I should be back to streaming form since I'm done hopping countries for another
2 weeks.
Running from the law in said countries.
Con season?
Any con season. I'm Energy98 on Twitter. I tweet random stuff. Sometimes it's fun, sometimes it's whatever. All my information is in the thing below. I am a player in this game and also the Sunday game, Esla Power Within, 2 p.m. Eastern Time on this channel. And Saturdays at 2 p.m. Eastern Time, I play in the Vice, which is over on Hall's channel. Also another channel where they do tabletop RPGs for charity. That's me.
Yeah, one more thing.
I don't have the chat up.
You know what it is.
And crap, that book is not near me right now.
Poor thing. Chris, take it away while she thinks of a pun.
I am Cal Beeler on Twitter and Instagram, where you can see pictures of alcohol and woodworking stuff.
Alright.
That's pretty much all I do.
What kind of shorts do clouds wear?
What kind?
Thunderwear.
Wow.
Emily, save us from that pun by telling us about you.
I'm M. Crimson Kitty on Instagram, which I maybe post to eventually. Twitter and Twitch. I will stream on Tuesday. No, that's not right at all. Wednesdays and Thursdays. And Saturdays and Sundays, except for this weekend because I have things all days, both days, which sucks a lot.
I stream on things. Jamisa.
Hello, I am Southern Slumming everywhere online, and I tend to post, well, randomness. Honestly, just randomness. One day I'll post what I'm supposed to post, which is animal pictures. Mostly it's random.
Alright, Morgan.
I am Vaneworthy on Instagram, and I only play this game.
Your outro is my favorite.
I will convince you
My
to
what?
play more.
Your outro is my favorite. We're gonna make you do everything.
No.
I
Do the
will
thing.
get you. Why is nobody fucking online right now? What the fuck? I was gonna do a raid, but like nobody's online.
I think it's
Nobody?
just the time of year and it's a weekend.
Sandra
Yeah.
Vampira's online.
I wish
She's
she-
been streaming a lot lately. Let's raid her.
She's not showing up as online for me.
She's showing for me. She's playing Wolf Among Us. Oh,
Yep,
refresh,
that's what
probably.
I've been fucking refreshing.
Really? Oh, weird.
Yeah.
Devlar's
that's weird.
playing Grand Theft Auto if you
Oh, there
want
you
to
go.
see a curly-haired man be angry.
That worked. Actually, I'm gonna go ahead and raid Dara. She's doing a new game, Island of Nine.
Oh, cool.
It's a new battle royale. That
Of course.
looks interesting.
I see.
So we'll go ahead and raid her. Go to my channel so I can type this shit in. Alright guys, thank you so much for watching. We're gonna go ahead and throw Dara a raid. So when you get over there, just say hey or not. Chill out. It's a cool channel. It's a nice community. Nobody's an asshole except for me. They're really cool folks. So just chill out and we'll see you guys next week.
Hi.
Bye.
Bye.